Shalom, everybody. Peace of the Lord to all of you. Please invite your friends and let us have some good time. By mistake, in YouTube, I created the dating for tomorrow, but in fact, it is for today. So please invite your friends. This was not many people they joined because they thought it is for tomorrow. So if you don't mind, share the link with everybody so people can join us. And again, we are live in Rumble and in YouTube and in Discord. So anyone would like to join us, you can, feel free. If you are a Muslim, you can call us anytime. And we would like to listen to you. Before I start, I found this video here. I will not play it. I watched just not even a minute. And this is supposedly a guy who converted to Islam, and he want to prove to us that Islam is right. How? Because he have a paint in his hand, and he said, you know what, if I show you this paint, aren't you going to ask yourself who is the one who make it? There is no way it's made by itself. And that to prove Islam to be true. If anyone know this idiot, let him call me. Anyway, you see, there's many people, they suffer from mental illness. If you are shallow in your brain and you are stupid, anyone can use you and abuse you. So you have to be careful, otherwise you will be a victim of every scumbag on the earth. And there's many of them, especially in the West. They are easy to manipulate and easy to fool. We as a Christian, we believe for sure that God is the one who created everything. However, this is not the way to prove God. You're an idiot. Or to prove Islam, because Islam is easy to disapprove. For the God of Islam, we do not even know how the baby is created. They do not know even how many days it took him to create the earth. He keeps contradicting himself. He says stupid things about women have sperm and man have sperm. The women's sperm coming from the ribs. The women's sperm from the ribs. The man's sperm from the backbone. And the sperm became a dead blood, and then the blood became a lump. So this is very easy to prove that Islam is stupid. But the Muslims always, they seek a victim, and there is a lot of victims in the West, because what happened in the West, because of the liberals, the liberals, they attacked Christianity for a long, long time. And they made the united front around the world to fight Christianity. So the Muslims, they came to Europe and they found a lot of Western, already they are atheists. They believe in Big Bang, they believe in science, they believe anything. So the Muslims, they found themselves, in order to fool those people who are stupid, we have to make them believe that the Quran is a book of science. And this is why they adopted the idea of science and the Quran. And they did that for the last almost 30 years. And this is why my books, as a start, was to refute all those stupid science, which in fact the Quran speak the opposite of what they claim. And we prove it, and we can prove it now and tomorrow and every day and every second. Any Muslim can call me right now and he can show me anything is scientific about the Quran, and we will see if this is true or not. Now, regardless of the idiots in the in the West, you will find that Muslims who are born as Muslims are leaving Islam. But those are stupid, the Western. And I find it, there is a, I don't know, there's a trend between specifically white people, that they are so empty and so lost. For some reason, white people are more infected by those diseases, like liberalism, atheism, Islamism, which is a clear sign of struggling. There is a lot of a struggle in this society in the West. Now, for sure, we cannot say that Africa did not struggle the same, but I find that the struggle between the white people is way more when it's come to religion. There's a lot of empty heart and a lot of control of liberalism over white more than African. But African in the state, I can say that they are really abused by the liberals, and they try to use them as a ticket to control, like for election. So they remember, the atheists, they remember the black community only in the election time. During the time they are in the office, nobody cares for those African people. So when the election comes, suddenly all of them, they support you, all of them, they love you, all of them, they think about you, all of them, they care for you. But your brotherhood is the street never been fixed, the graffiti in every wall, crimes everywhere, drugs addiction is everywhere, shooting every day. And if one of those liberals, he got elected and he become rich, he will not even live between the black people. He will go and live between the redhead, white, rich people like Obama and his wife, etc. So in the West, there's a lot of reasoning for Muslims to be able to penetrate inside the society. That is not working in other countries. Why? Because other countries are not the same as the Western. They are not totally empty. So the more the emptiness exists, the more Islam can penetrate. You teach your son that there is no God, and he's an atheist, and etc. And you laugh at Christianity, and then the Muslims, they came to you, and now they try to make their religion as the religion of science. And you will notice when the Muslims speak to a white person, he don't mention that the white man, he enslaved the black man. He talked to him about science. But when he speaks to a black person, he will say to you, do you see the white Christian man, what he did to you? As if the black person is not a Christian too. But here you see that the Muslims, they hide always the truth, that they are the one who captured the black slaves and sold them to the white man. All the African slaves came from the heart of Africa, captured by the white Arab Muslims and sold into the white European or any ethnic, You can check it out. You do not need, actually, in fact, until now, they are doing that in Libya and Morocco. Morocco was the biggest hub for slavery in the world. Anyway, our topic today is different from usual. We are going to talk about some scary facts about Allah. You see, one of the stupid things about Islam, or the God of Islam, that this God is very, very, very sexual. And we mentioned tons of things about the sexuality of this garbage cult. However, sex sells, as they say, sex sale. I remember when I was in the Middle East, there was a movie, I forgot the name. But in the movie, there is some kind of sexual scenery. And looked like the government allowed this movie to play. If I say that the movie theater, you have thousands of people want to get inside the movie theater, all of them just to watch the 1 minute sex scenery. All of them. Nobody really interested in the movie, but there is a 1 minute. It's unusual to see in the Middle East. And that at that time it was a big deal. I mean, now it's the internet, you can see anything you want in 2 seconds. Sex is a major attractive point in Islam. This is why Muhammad, he promised Muslims a lot of women, his penis will be endless, all this stupid stuff, which is disgusting. You see, he never promised you love, like a woman, she love you, you love her, you are happy with her. Because happiness have nothing to do with having many women. Happiness have nothing to do with having many men. Happiness that you are happy. If God cannot make you happy without having a huge number of women, well, this God, he's a failure. Because if one woman, she cannot make you happy, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, they cannot. Because always you will need more, because simply the more, supposedly, this is the idea, the more is the better. But what you don't imagine, that the God of Islam, he promised reward as sex But even his punishment is about sex. So the God of the Quran, I hope this website will work, he promised Muslims that each or any individual, he will not believe in Allah, Allah will insert in his anus a huge chain. I don't know why this website is not functioning. Let us see again. So Allah will insert in the anus of anyone who don't believe in him, or the one who want to punish him, a huge chain in his anus. Yeah, I don't know, something wrong with this website. What happened with this website? The search is not working. It keeps saying searching. Anyway, we will show you the verse in the screen. It says error in the network. Huh. I see. Error in the network. Try again. Well, if that did not work, we will open a different website. What we can do? Let us try different website then. All right. Yeah, obviously this website, maybe it is down. It is down. Let us see Quran.com. Quran.com. You know, I advise Muslims to change their website name. You should not say Quran.com with O. You should say Quran.com with U. I think that will be better, you know. All right, look like this thing is not working. It says error, keep saying error. We will try later in the same page. But let us see here. What's wrong? I know what's wrong. All right, I know something fishy here. Give me a second. This is the second website is not allowing us to go through. It's for today. So please invite your friends. This is why not many people they join. Okay, hold on. Maybe because of this. What happened? Should we close this? No. I know. Something not right. This is the second website I'm trying. It's not working. One more time. Ah, all right, it's working. That's good. So this is chapter 69. Let us wait for you. Verse number 32. And my question to the Muslims, if your God is not mentally ill, and he is a pervert. Why such a penalty exists in his calculation? Why someone he claimed to be God, he will insert a chain in the anus of a human being? Any Muhammadan would like to join us? Anyone? Who is a Muhammadan would like to join us and tell us how he even think about it? I mean, what is the reason for someone he claimed to be God? He's holy. What is this? What sexual torture? Any Muslim? And you might say here in the Quran doesn't say anus. Go and read the interpretation. It's about anus, asliku. So it says there's a chain which is 70 here in Arabic it says 70 cubit long, but in fact if you go and read the interpretation they will say to you that this is a very massive, huge chain. Each ring of it have more iron than all the iron of the world. All of this will go inside the anus of a human being. Any Muhammadan? Anyone? All right. If we go to the Quran and look, it's even the chapter is 69. It's a miracle. You know, and you tell me Islam is not a miraculous religion and Quran is not miraculous book. Even the number of the chapter is 69. All right? And that is telling you something. You know, Allah is trying to give us a message. Just take it as it is. Sexual message. So we go and read the interpretation because Muslim, they might say to you, this guy is lying. It doesn't say that, CP. All right. We go to 69. And then we go to 32. All right. Here it says... All right, then fasten him. I hope the text is clear for you to read. Is it clear? I hope so. Let us see if we can adjust this page, how the page is. All right, so then fasten him, it will be enter into his buttocks. Do we have anyone from the buttocks religion to join us? Do we have any Muhammadan from the buttocks religion to join us?
Hello?
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. So, you'll use. Hey guys, repeat after me. Alila. Alila.
Perfect. You know, I mean, we said anyone from the buttocks, and we got something immediately from the buttocks. Amazing.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Janix, yesterday you left Islam. Now we are coming with Assalamu alaikum.
No, I just want to touch on a few things. Even if what's happening, you know, what you're talking about is real and Islam isn't a true religion, I don't think you should be so disrespectful toward Muslims. They're good people.
What do you mean, good people?
The vast majority of them in communities, in societies,
Did you live
you know,
between
they help.
did you live between Muslims?
No,
So how you know that the majority are good people?
because, you know, if you travel a lot, you go to different countries, the Middle East. I don't know if you know anything about the Middle East.
I spent all my life between Muslims, and you, who never been between Muslim for a day, you are telling me Muslims are good people. Okay, I will go with you. If Muslims are good people, why Muslim men they need to walk with their women when they go out in the street to protect them, when everybody is a Muslim in the neighborhood?
Do you not just think that's them protecting the women, though?
I am against protecting the women.
No, I'm saying, like, you just said it yourself. They're protecting the women.
I don't understand what.
Yeah, they're protecting the women. You just said it yourself. They are
protecting the
protecting.
women from who? From them. That's mean the society is bad. If you cannot trust your wife to walk alone and to be secure, that means the ones in the streets are not good people. The reason you cannot send your daughter alone because simply the street is not safe. It's not because it's safe. Because you have your life, you have to go to work, you have to do things. You cannot go each time the women she want to go out, you go out with her. So she need a guardian for a reason. For the society is bad. So the silly you are being silly, my friend. The silly you are coming to school me about respect and disrespect. First of all, Muslims don't respect us. They call us dogs. They call us pigs. They call us animals. They call us worse of animals. They call us najis, they call us shit, and they burn our churches, and they kidnap our women, and they kill our kids, and then you are coming to school me about Muslims are good.
Do you not think, though, it's more indicament of the culture of these people? Like the culture,
friend,
for example.
Don't give me stupid garbage. We're talking about Muslims and Islam, not culture. I'm coming from the same culture. I am from the Middle East. I am an Arab. We are living next door, but we don't have the same culture because simply their culture is Islam.
Can I ask you a question?
They're a prophet. When the husband of his own son, when he go out of the house, he go and he flirt with the wife according to Muslims books, which I am sure he is sleeping with her. So if this is the prophet himself, he sleep with the women who is married to his son, and he is the best man for them. So what about the rest?
Do you not think there's significant differences between, say, Indonesians and Iraqis and
I don't care.
Somalis?
You see, don't be stupid with me. Either you want to be stupid or you want to be smart. I'm talking about Islam. Islam, wherever you go, Islam is the same. Islam is garbage. So if you follow Islam, you will become a pervert. You will become a women chaser. Your mouth will be dirty, and you are not going to be better than Muhammad. You cannot be better than Muhammad. This is their best man. So what he does, they take it as an example. So if you go right now and search in YouTube, you will find the Muslim proud about talking about secret wife, lying to the wife. So they lie to their wife, they go, they cheat, they marry another wife without telling the first wife, because the society is very much corrupt. You talk about protecting women. Do you like to protect women?
No, I don't need to. I'm in England.
Oh no, soon you will protect. You need to protect them in England because Muslim they are doing their best to take over the country, and then you will see, according to the Quran, they can beat the women. So what protect women? They don't protect the women. They, the Muslim man, when he protect his property. So the woman, she is his sex toy. He don't want anyone to touch her because she belonged to him. However, women never been protected in Islam, because if Islam protect women, the first thing Islam should do should not allow the man to divorce the woman, throw her like a dog in the street, anytime, any moment, by even text message. Text message, there's no need for court. She's out, and she will live like a dog. If Islam protect women, Islam should not allow the man to beat his wife for any reason he wish. Muhammad, he said, no man should be questioned for why he is beating his wife. We cannot even ask the guy why he is beating his wife. So if a Muslim man married your sister, and he did beat the hell of her, you cannot ask him why why you are beating my sister. He will say to you, shut up. She is my wife. I paid money to have her. A dog in America have better life and better respect than a Muslim woman. If you beat a dog in America, you go to jail. Serious crime in America. Abusing animals is a serious crime. It's not just a crime. And people will look down at you, and people will disrespect you. So when you talk to me about respect and what this, first of all, what does have to do with respect? I respect nothing to do with anything about Islam. If there is a person, he is a nice person, he is good to people, then this person, he deserves respect. But Islam does not deserve respect in any way and any means. Anything else?
Yeah, so obviously when it comes to, you know, what you do, you are an expert in theology, obviously, both the Bible and the Quran. So I agree with everything you're saying in terms of the scriptures and what it says. And yeah, you do a good job at debunking it. All I'm saying is that in the modern day, the vast majority of Muslims, at least for the Western ones that I can speak of, they're good people, they're doctors, they're lawyers.
The majority of Muslims, millions of them, they went in the streets supporting Hamas after raping hundreds of women and kidnapping hundreds and killing thousands of people. This is the majority of the Muslims.
So did the communists, though, like the white students.
Exactly. Well, that's mean the communists and the Muslims are the same. Don't waste my time. Who said that the communists have ethic? They have no ethic. They are communists. That's why they are communist. Don't come to me here to speak, your stupidity. The majority, where is the majority? If the majority are the Muslims are nice people, why they are burning Christians everywhere, burning churches, kidnapping women everywhere? Where is the good Muslims? In Nigeria? In Somalia? In Indonesia? Go check all those countries, you will see what they do to Christians. Where in Saudi Arabia? In Emirat? Huh? A woman, she was raped, and then the judge accused her that if she is not wearing short clothes, nobody will wear her, will rape her. It's her fault. So don't give me those speeches. Go there and make a statement. The Muslims, you said to me, I live in England. Oh, so I live in England. Okay. Well, go to any Muslim country. Let us see if you can use a Twitter as you wish, or you can use Facebook as you wish, or you can say what you just said to me as you wish. You will be killed in 2 seconds. Why? Because Islamic religion is a wonderful religion. You will be killed, not they will not beat you. You will be killed. So foolishness is not what we do here. You can give me speeches about respect. I'm not here to come in to respect nobody, including you. Because respect is something you earn. It's not something it's not a talk. If you are good for people around you, people respect you, like you, and love you. If you are a piece of shit, people will say you are a piece of shit. But when we speak about Islam, for me, a Muslim is someone who believes in this and follow this. And whoever believes in this and follow this, I can't respect him. I don't respect men who beat women. I don't. A true man is the one who protects the weak, defend the elder and the children's. What they do is the opposite. Muhammad himself, when his wife Sauda bint Dama, she became so old, he threatened her that he will divorce her. So he used this woman, he abused her, and now she become old, and now he have many beautiful women as wives, plus hundreds of sex slaves. So he's not going to waste his time to go to this old women. That is how evil Muhammad is. And this is what Muslims they do with women. They change them the same way they change their shoes. A woman, you marry her, you have kids from her, and now because she became older, her body not what you like, but she is your companion for all more your life. Oh, it's time to dump her because she is the same as a car, the same as shoes became old. I'm going to get something new, brand new. Someone young, she have a nice bum, nice boobs. Anyway, this guy he disturbed us by his fiction ideas. We continue. So going back to our Quran, then fasten him, it will be entered into his buttocks and pulled out of his mouth. Then they will be arranged on this chain just like locusts are arranged in the stick that is being roasted. Al-Wafi reported from Ibn Abbas that he said, it will run from his behind, which means his anus, until brought out of his nose, and he will not be able to stand on his 2 feet. Imam Ahmad recorded Abdullah ibn Amr that the messenger said, let us see what the messenger said. If a drop of lead like this, and he pointed to a skull, bone, were sent from heaven to earth, and it is distance of 500 years travel, it would reach the earth before night, and the same drop of lead were sent from the head of the chain, which is in hell, it would travel 40 full season, night and day, before it would reach the target. So Muhammad here describing to you how massive this chain is. So big, so huge, and it's so heavy. And then why this person is going to have this? Because he don't believe in Islam, and he is not being righteous to the poor ones. Do we have any Muslim? If you remember, there is a video made by Abdullah from Pakistan, and he was speaking about the punishment of the grave. That is one of the most funny and stupid things ever. All right? Any Muhammadan? Who is a Muhammadan would like to join us? The Middle East is not an evil place because it is the Middle East. Wherever Islam goes, evil goes with it. Wherever it goes. The second, Islam enter a place, violence enter, hatred enter, sex crime enters. Like, you might think that maybe Saudi Arabia, because they have a very tough law, is the most safe and secure place in the world. You are very much mistaken. It's the most corrupt, bad, ugly place ever. In fact, those society, what they do, they use religion is just to control the crowd for the benefit of the ruler or the king. But the religion is not even important except as a way to be a dictator. For Islam is the best tool for dictators. Muhammad himself, he established a dictatorship. A woman, she insulted the Prophet, and she is a slave of a man. She is a black, he is a white Arab. She insulted the Prophet. This man, he told her, don't insult the Prophet, according to the story. And she insulted him again. He told her not to insult Muhammad. She insulted again. So the guy he took, and he's a blind, he took a dagger and he put the dagger in her belly. And according to the story, the blood was showering the baby between her legs. Her son is a baby toddler holding her feet when he killed her. and the blood was showering the child. Second day in the morning, when the news came to Muhammad that a woman was killed, and supposedly now Muhammad is the ruler who will judge. So who said, what happened? Where is the guy who killed this woman? Come here. So I tell him, tell me what happened. So he told him, Prophet, I told her first time, second time, not to insult you, but she keep insulting you. So simply I put a dagger inside her belly. And he told him how the blood came and showered her son. The Prophet, he said, no retaliation. No retaliation. She insulted me? This is Muhammad. No witnesses. Like, do you have witnesses that this woman, she did this? No. Did he ask Muhammad for witnesses? No. And the Muslim, they keep saying to us, Islam is the most merciful religion. This is what they say. And even they say to us, Islam is peace. So if the woman, she said, he is a false prophet, she got killed, and Muhammad said it clearly, her blood is for free. How that can be a respected religion in any way, any mean? You know, I find a lot of silly people who come to you, and actually I used to hear the same from the Christians. Like, at least this Gen X is not a Christian, so if he say that, I mean, it's but you will hear the same stupid things from so-called Christians. They will say to you, this is not the way to talk about Islam. Why not? Why not? Give me a reason. What will make people dance in the street because of tsunami? You tell me. When tsunami happened, the one hit Indonesia, the news come to the Muslims. I was in Paltalk, and the news came to the Muslims that a lot of Australians died. They thought this in Australia only, or like the incident, big incident happened in Australia. So they opened chat rooms, they made tons of videos celebrating, and not only that, they made Photoshop that the waves have the name of Allah. Allah, he punished those kuffar. And then the news came that the majority, maybe 99% of the one who died, they were Muslims from Indonesia. Suddenly the Muslims, they start taking down their videos, close their chat rooms, celebrating the death of thousands of people. Why people will celebrate the death of thousands of people unless they are, I mean, they did nothing to you. There are people that are going vacation with their children, with their kids. Why you celebrate their death? Because Islam is evil. You see those so-called Palestinians in Gaza and Ramallah? Go check the videos. They were dancing in 9/11. Why? Why you were dancing in 9/11? Why? They were giving baklava, giving chocolate, giving candies in the street. Go watch the videos. The only one celebrate the death of other nations is Muslims. We Christians, if an earthquake had Indonesia, we will not go and make a party. We send aid, we send support, we send food. The Lord said, from their fruits you shall know them. In fact, the reason Muslim countries are not massively killing each other now is because of America. America, the police state. Saddam Hussein invade Kuwait. Saddam Hussein attack Iran. Iran attack the Arab. Saudi Arabia just a few years ago, in the time of Trump, the idiot, was going to invade Qatar. It was Trump who stopped them. Emirat and Saudi Arabia decided to invade Qatar, almost the army in the border. It was a stupid Trump. He says, don't even try. We have our army there. I will stop you. Those are the Arab. Those are the Muslims. Right now, go and see what they are doing in Libya. Go check what happened in Sudan. Go check what happened in Somalia. Go check what happened in Turkey. What happened in Iraq, North Iraq, Syria, North Syria, South Syria, I mean, it's not just war between those Muslims and the Israeli. At least those are Jews and non-Jews. But the Muslim kill Muslims every day. For Islam is very ugly, disgusting religion. Those Indonesian Muslim, the hypocrite, they cry for the people of Gaza, but they kick the refugees coming from Myanmar, the Muslims. They kick them like dogs. Go check the videos and see what they did to them. They burn their houses, they burn their tent, they kick them out, they throw them in the river. Same in Malaysia. They cry for people in Gaza, but when the Muslims come to them as refugees, they treat them like dogs. This is reality. Am I lying? So going back to our story here. Who is a Muslim when I explain to us what the connection between this God and sexual reward and even the penalty is sexual? Why? What is the reason? Why everything is sexual? What the connection? Any Muhammadan? And by the way, I'm not against this gentleman Gen X, but I don't have time for this kind of conversation because this is silly. You don't know what you are talking about. This is not about a guy, his name is Muhammad. This is not about a guy, his name is... We are not judging people because of the name. Islam is bad. If you are a true Muslim, you can be a good person, but don't tell me you are a true Muslim. A true Muslim cannot be a good person. Because a true Muslim believes that Jews must be killed. Christians must be killed. Or they have to pay jizya. This is a true Muslim. Don't tell me modern day. A true Muslim, he don't believe in something called modern day. He believes in something called Quran. Do we have modern Quran? Or do you have a new version of the Quran? Does not have, verses says the Christians are pigs and they are najis and they are filthy. Kill them, force them to pay jizya, torture them, take their money. Like, you have a modern Quran? Is that like a new car? What modern? Do we have any Muhammadan? Like, 2 days ago, we have this lady, she is in the chat, her name is Sage. I showed her an endless numbers of evidence. And you guys, you were here, correct? What she do? If you speak to her, she sounds like a nice person. But inside her, there is the devil. All what she do, she lie, non-stop. I show her, look, it says this. No, it doesn't say that. It says in the front of you, read it. No, it doesn't say that. It says they have deficiency. It doesn't say that. Look, what's wrong with you? It's in front of you. This is authentic hadith. Oh, there is many, hadith. So they try their best because they have demons inside them. Decency fly. They knew in their heart that they are lying. But how you can stop a liar from lying when lying is their blood? He says, you want to come to the mic? You want to show them how you lie more? You want to try? Okay. She put her hand up. How are you doing, Sage?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
You are good? What does that mean?
Yeah, I mean, I've been reflecting on the conversation that we had. I did go back and watch it again. The thing is, I wouldn't characterize this like what I said as like lying. It's just these are the things that I have like studied from my scholars and the way I was taught a lot of these things.
When you say your scholars, who are they, your scholars?
So I follow a specific group of Muslim scholars who are sort of modern.
Modern. There's modern scholars now, and there's old-fashioned scholars.
Well, they do have sort of their own principles, and they don't believe in sort of the orthodox interpretation of things. So they're a bit more reformist, but they're still kind of like loyal to trying to get close to the sort of truth of Islam, right? So that they're not just making up whatever they want.
So, you know, what make them modern, because now they try to manipulate the text and change the meaning, because the old meaning is embarrassing, correct?
It's, you know what it is? It's rather that they don't take, you know, like stuff like tafsir and hadith, they don't take it as necessarily authoritative. They take the Quran as more important. So if anything contradicts the Quran, they will try to look into it as
Okay,
like a.
I will go with you. So the Quran, as an example, it says, in the case of murder, free for free, slave for a slave, women for women. You see, I'm going with you. Do you agree with such a justice? If a free man, he killed a free man, the free man will be killed. If a free man, he killed a slave, we kill his slave. So now we have two victims, they are black slaves. If I kill you, if I kill you, your husband will kill my wife if I have one. You know, is that justice? Is that what God? This is how smart Muhammad, that this is how eye for an eye. Muhammad trying to practice now eye for an eye. This is eye for an eye. This is religion. So your scholars are saying we don't take the hadith, we take the Quran. Okay, can you bring them here to see how they deal with this? What they will say?
Yeah, this is a very interesting one you raised. I haven't. Give me a second. I might be able to see if my scholar said anything about this. You put me on the spot.
Can you give me the name of the scholar you keep talking about? Do he have a name?
Yeah, it's Ghamdi. Ghamidi. He's one of them. There are quite a few.
Ghamdi is a Saudi. I know the family, but what's his name?
I don't think it's Saudi. I think he might be from Pakistan, actually.
Ah, this is a potato then. Those are not scars.
No, but he's from a school of thought, like a modern madhab.
No. You see, I will tell you something.
Islam.
Anyone he claimed to be a scholar in Islam, and he is not, you know, Arab, those are a fraud. They make money. I will tell you why. I will give you a reason why. Because simply, you know, in order to know the religion, you have to be connected with many things. The culture, you know, and the language, and you have to be one of them. In fact, the Quran supports what I'm saying. Just to show you. The Quran says Allah never sent any messenger except if he is a person he speak with the tongue of his own people. Why? Because if he don't, the people will not receive a clear message. You see the verse I'm showing you?
Yeah.
All right. So is the Quran wrong?
He never sent any. But that is about the messenger, right?
Exactly. But the messenger, he delivered the message. You know, if the messenger cannot be from any except the same nation, that means the scholars, who they are from the same nation is the one only they can receive the message, because he explained it to who? He explained it to those people who speak his tongue. Do we agree?
Okay, yeah.
All right. So the scholars who exist in the time of Muhammad, this is who they are meant. And then by time you will become disconnected because the culture change, the language change. Like now I speak Arabic, but our Arabic today is not the same as the Arabic they speak at that time. Everybody know that. So you might take a word, like now, actually even in English, you know, not long time ago, the word gay mean happy.
Yeah, you're right.
Today, the word gay means something have nothing to do with that meaning, you know. So language change, and language can be disconnected with the culture you live in today. So when we speak about understanding religion, we have to go back all the way to the earlier scholars, not the moderate. The moderate. So what you are doing, not only you are bringing people who they are totally disconnected, you are bringing people who never been from the culture. They are not Arab. They don't speak the original Arabic, and even their tongue is not Arabic. But they open a business, like, you know, I will give you an example of Muslim scholars from Pakistan and India, like Zakir Naik. A Muslim woman, she asked Zakir Naik, I can play the video for you. She asked him, how come Muslim man in heaven will have 72 virgins, and what we will have, our reward? As a woman, he said, but the thittar is with him. How come that he will not have 72 thittar? First of all, the word hur is not about male or female. For simply, it's a plural word, which means it can be male and female. So inshallah thittar, you will get 70 men as reward. And everybody is laughing. This is a scholar. He just told her, you will have 70 men to F you in heaven. And he claimed, that, excuse my language, and he claimed that the Quran, when the Quran says hur, it meant male and female. But the Quran says clearly that those women, those are women, and it used the word yatmuthahun. What yatmuthahun mean?
I'm not sure.
You do not know?
Yatmunahun.
Yeah, yatmuthahun.
No, I have never heard of that word in my dialect.
It opened their hymen, opened the skin of their vagina. And they will bleed.
Oh yeah, okay,
And here in Arabic we have something. This noon, the letter here, this is called noon in nuswa, which means the feminine name for women. So you don't add this for a male. So the stupid Zakir Naik, according to him, and Muslim they claim he's a scholar, he claimed that the hur are male and female.
Yeah, I've seen this theory. It's because they say that hur itself isn't actually a gendered term, but I actually looked into this, and I remember, I think there's a lot of evidence it's definitely about women, and it was used in Islamic poetry as well. In another verse, it talks about their breasts, from what I remember. Look, I know this actually connects to what you were talking about before I joined, about like why Islam is so sexual, and things. And the way I see it is like, and this includes this. It's like, it's just because obviously the main addressees of the Quran, right, are a male audience in Arabia, and it's trying to capture the pleasure that is going to be in heaven, but it's doing it in a way how people understood pleasure like back then. It's not necessarily going to be like this, but it's just the epitome of pleasure, right?
What is the pleasure of me making women in pain each time I sleep with her? Allah, he make her virgin again. What the pleasure we are talking about? How that is a pleasure?
So the way these men saw, like for them, what was the best thing was being able to sleep with these virgin women, right?
But
so
this
it
is
just
the same,
encapsulates.
but this is the same woman I slept with her a second ago. She is not virgin. That is a cheating. What the point? I just slept with her a second ago, and now I go to sleep with her again. She is virgin. So what the point?
I think it's trying to capture how like heaven like has all sorts of like things that like, you know, are impossible in the world, because in the world like being able to do
no
that
problem. This is not impossible even now. I mean, in the Middle East, 99 of women, 90%, they go either to a different country to do virgin again surgery. It 5 minutes costs them few $100s. She goes sleep around all her life before she get married. She go to a clinic. They put you know, a skin there. She is virgin again. She never saw a man private part on her life. She wear hijab. She is decent woman. But we know. But this is not the question. Listen carefully. You just said that at that time this was what the pleasure about. So what you are saying clearly, that your God is a devil. He's just trying to tempt the man in a sexual temptation in the way they like, not the way he want. The whole, you see, when I go for hunting, I'm not going to put a chicken for a deer if I want to hunt a deer, right? I will tie a chicken and put it in a place if I'm going to hunt an animal which eat chicken, correct? Like a fox or a wolf or a lion, but not an elephant. So what you are saying to me that your God is going for a hunt, and he plays a bait which the people like. He's trying to tempt them and seduce them. So he is speaking such a filthy language about the women private part, and he is describing even the vagina. He is not describing the women. Where is the women? Where is the description of the women? We started with the vagina, and then he said they are white or like rubies. What is this? You know, when sexuality become a major purpose of faith, well, that is not a faith, because I don't believe in God. I believe in the sex. I want the sex. I want the benefit of it, which is sexual entertainment. This is a pimp. Do you know the guy? His name Hassan al-Hashash. You heard of him?
No, I don't think so.
Do you know the Ismaili sect?
Yeah.
He is the founder of the Ismaili sect. This guy, he have a castle full of women, slave women, for sex. Very beautiful. He bring young men to the castle. Free food, free drink, free sex. As many as you want. Anyone, any girl. You know, it's like a hippie place, but he's a Muslim. Or what he do every day, about 2 hours or 3 hours, he give them, let us say, a brainwash class. After sitting in the castle of Al-Hashash for a year, he will send you, he will call for you, like they choose a person they believe he is ready. And by the way, don't forget the word Hashash. You know what Hashash mean?
Hashash. Again, no, it doesn't ring a bell.
Hashish, which mean drugs.
Drug.
Okay.
Actually,
this is where the word hashish coming from Hassan al-Hashash. All right.
Really?
Oh yeah. So this guy, after you stay in his castle for some time, and now you are totally addicted to sex, to drugs, you are ready. So he asked the masters, he have, like, let's say, sheikh teachers, you know. So he asked them who is ready for a mission, which means he is totally under control. They will choose the one who is ready, a couple of them. Al-Hashash, what he do, he send messages. This is a movie about him. He will send a message to a king, and he said to him, you have 10 days to give me etc. gold. Otherwise, I will slaughter you. I will kill you.
We takfir the Ismailis anyway. So
no problem, no problem. But look, you see, just to show you what you just gave a nail to your prophet. You just said that the Ismaili are kuffar, but this is what your prophet doing. The difference between this guy, listen, the difference between this guy and your prophet, this guy, he invited them to the castle, which is full of virgins first. Your prophet, he cannot do it. He said later. It's the same. Hashish, drugs, wine, and sex. After you die for me, go and kill them. Assassinate them for me. This guy, he do the opposite. This guy, he do it now. Right? You do it now. You get the reward now. In order to come back to my castle, go and kill this guy for me. This is your God. And this is your prophet. Hashish. So
again, it was about rivers. It was about grapes and fruits and flowers and plants and
all of it. The purpose of it is sex.
Okay, no, that was one.
I will ask you, when the Muslim will eat?
When?
When the Muslim will eat.
In Jannah, you mean?
Yeah.
It just says there will be like, I'm pretty sure it says something about olives or like, not olives, sorry,
You
grapes.
don't
Grapes.
understand. No, you don't understand. When a Muslim is eating, is having sex, because the orgasm alone is 70 years.
Where do you get that from? I've never heard of that in my life.
You're talking to Christian Prince.
70 years.
70 years the orgasm of the man in the heaven. So when he is going to eat, this is the orgasm. This is not the whole sex. This is
I don't think.
Yeah, this is not the sex yet. There's no sex yet. You know, I mean, this is not. I mean, this is the end of it. You know. So, if the orgasm is 70 years,
Don't you see that as a metaphor, Christian?
you
of
see,
like,
here we go. You see, this is exactly what you do. I mean, the orgasm is 70 years. This became metaphor. Okay, give me the metaphor of 70 years orgasm. Go ahead.
the way I picture 70-year orgasm, right? In language, it's just again showing how like the eternality of pleasure. It doesn't come to an end like in the real world. Pleasure
First of all, Joe, I mean, you see, I use the word stupid, but I'm not trying to insult, but this is how I see it. This is how stupid what you said. Eternity of a pleasure, but this is 70 years is not eternity.
Okay, you know what I mean.
So no, I know what you mean, because I know what you mean. It's stupid because if the sexual pleasure is that's what I'm talking about. You are saying the eternity of pleasure, but you are talking about orgasm. Can't Allah say to you, you will be happy forever without saying your orgasm will be 70 years? Same time, okay, the orgasm is 70 years. How long the sex? 1 second? So what we are doing before, you know, and when you are going to eat, you will be without food for 70 years. This is the orgasm alone. You see, the orgasm should be maybe 1 to 100% of the time.
Christian, I don't think time works the same way it operates here.
Unless you are a rabbit, you know.
Like, come on, you know this. This is outside of the world.
You see,
time and everything works differently.
Oh, everything is very extremely sexual and stupid, you know. Like when your prophet, he say, like you will sit in your couch and you will not move for 40 years. He's talking to whom? Huh?
40 years.
You will not move from your couch for 40 years. You sit, not only you are sitting in the couch, like you sit in your right side, you will stay in one position in the right side for 40 years.
Where did he say this?
You don't know?
Yeah, I've never heard of this.
You never heard of anything.
Yeah, this is not a common thing.
Yeah, but now you will say to me, it's a metaphorical anyway. I know your answers, you know. Yeah.
Is this also a sexual thing?
You know, I'm sure one day you will get married and your husband will say to you, I love you. You say metaphorical, right? Then he will say to you, let us have baby. She will say to him, you mean metaphorical, right? Then he will say to you, you need to take off your clothes. And you say to him, you mean metaphorical, right?
Okay, look, Christian Prince, what's wrong?
Hold on. And then you say, honey, I'm sweating. I need to take a shower. You say, you mean metaphorical, right? And then he says, did you cook for me? She said, sure, I cook a lot of food metaphorically for you. I mean, anything I will show you, you will say to me metaphorical.
Okay, the important thing is that in this dunya, in this world, that's the point. They are told to practice discipline, to not go and sleep with anyone. And that is the important thing. In hereafter, God knows how it actually operates.
So all the details Allah gave you, and they are saying to me, God knows? So what this is 70 years orgasm, and what this guys, God knows. So the conclusion is God knows. So all the details Muhammad gave is false then, because only God knows. And did your prophet say this metaphorical? I mean, your prophet, he never heard of the word metaphorical. Only you Muslims, this is metaphorical because simply it's an embarrassment and you try to get away from it. And you know, you see it's stupid. As an example, who is more shiny, Allah or the women in heaven?
Shiny. Okay,
Uh-huh.
the women in heaven have like a lot of bright light from what I.
Ah.
Allah, I'm not
Okay,
sure.
hold on. The women in heaven, she is very bright.
I think yeah, she's like white, right?
Am I going to wear welding glasses? Yeah, I mean, according to your prophet, that the women in heaven, she will be so bright to the point her light will cover the east and the west. How I can look at her? So this woman, she will get naked and she will say, honey, do you see me? I say, no, you made me blind. I didn't see anything. How I can see you? You know? What is this? But the reason is,
because
the reason is, Muhammad is and the Arab are obsessed with white women who they are so, women who they are so white, you know. So
yeah.
he promised them very extreme white women, you know. Like look at this hadith here. The last people who of paradise in possession is the one with 80,000 servants and 72 wives. This is the bad Abdul who never did anything except saying Shahada. Question. Who is the stupid who accept that he need 80,000 servants, all of them they are boys and they are kids? What they will do to me? If in the heaven my clothes will never wrinkle, I will never sweat, I will never take a shower, I will never get tired, I will need, you know, if I see a bird in the sky, I say Bismillah, the bird will be in front of me cooked. What is the boys for and why they are 80,000? And this is the lowest reward.
What makes you think the 80,000 servants are boys? I don't see that implied.
Isn't it the Quran says that they are boys? غُلْمَانٌ مُخَلَّدُونَ.
Oh, you'll have. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Good point, actually.
yeah. I was afraid you would say to me those are metaphorical boys.
No, it's like they are there, but it's not sexual at all. Like there's no sexual implication.
Metaphorically, those boys are 80,000 metaphorical boys.
No. Even if they, let's give it and say that there will be servants. Who's to say this is a sexual thing?
I'm not talking about sexual. However, it could be why because your Quran described them as very beautiful boys. Why I need so beautiful boys? What is the beauty of the boy for me? Why he is so? Why the boy is so beautiful? You know, and like pearls. Why even the boys are so white? So everybody is white. There's nothing is black in the heaven. There's no blue. There's only one color, and all Muslims are wearing green. It's like a surgery room. So 80,000 servant boys, what they will do? Tell me.
Servant meaning, you know, you'll have almost like an assistant, because not everyone had a slave in a society. Not everyone had like, it was, I guess, a way of saying like you'll have your own kind of like slaves, servants.
What seven? There are 80,000.
Like a privilege.
80,000. 80,000. 80.
Again, it's like a privilege, right? To get to have all this power.
What kind of a privilege is to abuse children's? 80,000 little child being abused and used for eternity, which means no death will give them comfort or freedom. They will be serving me for eternity. Why? What I did? There's
no abuse because there's nothing bad in heaven.
Do you like to be one of those boys serving me?
No, thank you.
Huh? A second ago you said there's no abuse. Why you say no? Why you say no? Don't worry, Allah can make you a boy in a second. He say be. You remember? I said to you, Allah, when he created Adam, did he say be before he made mud or after? You said in the process because you don't know what to say. Because if Allah say be before he make Adam, that means the bee did nothing because still he have to make mud. And if he say be after he made the mud and breathed into Adam, that means the bee was useless anyway. So the Quran is just a stupid book again. I mean, everything this idiot Muhammad he say is just a mental. I will not be accept to be in such a paradise, you know. And look, all the people will enter paradise, they will be 30, 33 years old in the age of Jesus. And all of them, they will be white like Joseph. And all the women, they look the same. So imagine you enter a dating website, and then the first woman in the profile, her name is Hur. Okay. Her age is the same age as the other one, and the other one, and the other one. All of them, they have the same exact profile, description, height, voice, sound, mouth, eyes, hair, whatever. Then I go to the profiles of the men. All of them, they are 33 years old. They have the face of Joseph, and they have the teeth of Muhammad, which means they are gone. All the profiles in the heaven, all men look the same. What is that? And this is only for the virgin, by the way. The Muslim women, they will not be the same. Once I was doing a seminar in the Philippines. A Muslim woman, she said to me, well, you are not being honest. You said women in heaven, they will get nothing. That is not true. Prophet Muhammad, he said that a Muslim woman, when she go to heaven, she will be 70 times more pretty. I said, sorry, you know, you just get me busted. And the girl, she was like so happy, like laughing. And I have a whiteboard in the screen, you know. So I told her, what's your name? I forgot her name anyway. So let us say I put 3 Muslim names of women in the board. And I said to her, let us say we have 3 women. The first one is the lowest in beauty. The second one is twice more pretty. The third one is 3 times more pretty than the first one, twice more pretty than the second one. And now we make each one of them 70 times more pretty. What the change? Do you know the answer, Sage? What the change?
I don't think it's saying we are
Nothing.
7 times more pretty.
Nothing
I think it's saying we're
changed.
7 times.
Nothing changed. Because the first one, she becomes 70 times more pretty, but the second one, she become 100, you know, 40 times more pretty. The third one, she become 210 times more pretty. And everybody die laughing at this poor girl. I said, do you see how stupid this promise is? You were ugly in earth, you're still ugly in heaven, because you know, beauty is relative to who you is standing next to you. You might be the most beautiful girl between a bunch of girls who they are not pretty at all, but you might look bad in front next to someone else. So this is how stupid Muhammad, and he's stuck with the number 70. 70, 70, 70, 70. So you will become, Sage, are you happy? You will be 70 times more pretty now.
It's, well, first of all, it's compared to the hur, not each other. We don't compete with other women.
No, that's not compare. You see, I mean, Sage is a manipulator. I will feel sorry for her husband.
No, wait.
Honestly, she
It's
will
true.
make him.
Christian.
She will make him shish kebab by the count of how many lies she will make a day.
Well,
What are you talking about? Listen,
does it say?
No, 70 times the Muslim women, she will be 70 times more pretty than her being in earth. So by going to heaven, you will be 70 times more pretty. You. Just this is not compared to the whore. You go to heaven right away. You will become 70 times more pretty.
Look, I apologize. I thought you were talking about another narration that says we're going to be much better than the hur because the women were getting jealous about the hur, and then I'm pretty sure there's a hadith saying we're going to be like, I don't know the number, but yeah. And I confused what you said with that hadith. I promise you I wasn't manipulating.
No problem. But I mean, so now you are not manipulating after all what you did? Okay.
So this thing you said about us being prettier than heaven, like you're right. Yeah, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't change anything. But maybe what it does, actually, and what you said about the age being equal, I see some value in the idea that we're all going to be equal, because obviously some people were aging at the time, and the idea of like, you know, being young again or being the same as everyone resonated.
Oh, I never thought about it this way. Ah, so in order to be equal, we have to be all of us in the same age, the same face, the same look, and the same voice. That's amazing. And as long all my wives and their wives look the same, that will make us equal. Aha. But, you know, just to show you how silly what you said, if God happiness depend in a change in my look, that means me as a person, nothing changed on me, because simply I still believe that my look is what make me happy, is not being with God. It is looking in the mirror and being proud of myself how I look now. So now when I go to heaven, I will be look the same as everybody, and I will have the same age, I will have the same height. But guess what will happen now? How my wife, she will know it's me if my neighbor look like me? How you will know you're a brother if your brother look like everyone else? How your husband will know it is you, you're his wife, not his sister, because everyone look the same. He might ask you to go with him to bed because you look the same as exactly as his wife. And if all the women look the same, so what the point with sleeping with all those women? Sleep with one, you sleep with all. All of them, they have the same voice, the same eyes, the same name, even they sing the same song.
Does it say that we're gonna have the same face? I've never heard.
Hold on. The virgin women, you mentioned to me, you said that the Muslim women, she will be way more pretty than the hur, correct?
Not just in looks, but also everything about her will be better than the hood.
You see, you just screwed your God again. So now the Muslim man, why he want a favor to sleep with those women if the wife, she is more pretty?
Yeah, I think that's the point. Like, we will be better than them, but they also have them.
How many times?
I don't know the number.
I will give you a number. Is it 70,000 time?
No, I don't think it's that high.
You don't think we can discuss the number? Do you want discount? What? I'm serious. You want discount? We can discount. No, it's 70,000. So
we're trying to understand heavenly things, right? Using our limited minds.
No,
our
you
human
see, you don't understand the heavenly thing. So now we go back to metaphorical. 70,000 times the Muslim women, she will be more pretty than the virgin. So who is the donkey will look at the virgin? So what the purpose of the virgin? If you will be 70,000 times more pretty, 70,000, not 7 times, not 70 times, 70,000. That means that means the virgin, she looked like a gorilla compared to you.
Oh my God, no.
Yeah, read with me carefully. Here we go. صفات الحور. This is Al-Qurtubi. والحوراء البيضاء. Let me translate. I hope Muslim men, they will not get horny.
The huri, the white one whose legs can be seen from behind her clothes, and the observer sees his face in her heels, like a mirror due to the fineness of the skin, the whiteness of the skin, and the purity of the color.
All right. So now this woman, she is the hur, she is so white, and even you can see through her clothing, her legs, and her legs, her heels. You can even, you look at the heels, you can see your face in her heels. Like a mirror, due to the fineness of the skin. Okay. And now you will become 70,000 times more white than this white woman. What do you think? Huh?
I think this is just Al-Qurtubi, like, in his own fantasies, maybe.
No,
and
this is
poetry.
your prophet. This is your prophet. What fantasy? Thank you for saying it, guy. Did she say this is the fantasy of Al-Qurtubi? This is what your prophet is saying. And look here. Your prophet saying the same. About what? About we are going to see the
A
marrow.
woman is a virgin so that the
Oh
marrow
God.
of her leg can be seen from behind the flesh and bone.
We will see the marrow of the Muslim women bones. So now you will be 70 times more pretty, and you are so beautiful, to the point we will see your bones and the marrow of your bones. How you feel?
No,
say?
my scholar would never accept this.
Who cares
Like-
what your scholar? You see, your scholar. Are you saying your scholar don't accept what Muhammad say?
I think these must be like weak or have a lot of weakness in them. They're just the people
so
extending
those
the
people,
Quran,
so
adding
those
to it.
people, they use this to explain the Quran because it is weak. This is how you will look like in heaven. Subhanallah, you're so beautiful, Sage. Look at you. Wow, so beautiful, amazing. I don't know. I mean, I think you are. What you want to say to me now? This is metaphorical. Introduce you guys, Miss Sage in heaven. She go there. This is her.
No.
This is her.
Astaghfirullah.
What is astaghfirullah? That's what Prophet said.
It's not this. Whatever this is, it's not this.
This is what your Prophet said.
You don't understand the culture. Like it just means like
I don't
the skin was white.
understand. I don't understand. Explain to me.
This
Go
was
ahead.
remember, before Muhammad came, this was a Jahiliyyah society, right? And so a lot of these things are just a product of the way they saw things.
So Muhammad, he saw those things, fabricating things. And you are saying to me those are stupid people at that time. So Muhammad, he gave them stupid promises?
No, I think he told them what's in the Quran, and then they extended it after him and added all sorts of fantasies, and because they were men
No, this is what your
with mind.
This is what your prophet said.
Well, should I tell you? You know Jonathan Brown? He's a very accomplished hadith scholar, but he's from the West. And he says the 72 virgins narration is actually
nice to meet you, Jonathan Brown. Listen. So if Jonathan Brown, he said the 70 virgin are what?
a weak, like the narration, the chains have a lot of weakness in them.
Yeah, but what they are?
As in, in the hadith, the 72 virgins hadith.
No.
He's just saying it's a weak hadith.
Okay, so guys, a guy, he is not even, nobody. Jonathan Brown is the one who can tell us that those are da'if. Aha. So why in the Muslim website it says it is sahih?
Because to be graded as sahih, it doesn't take a lot in hadith sciences.
So the Jonathan Brown, he became expert in the hadith, and he was able to check all the way to the time of Muhammad, because he met all the guys who narrate the hadith. He checked one by one, and all the Muslim scholars before him, they were idiot donkeys. I see. Must be true.
He has a history.
Sage, now she is abrogating her metaphorical excuse. She did not say metaphorical now. She said Jonathan Brown.
No. 72 virgins is like most likely weak, but the Quran does say there will be companions like Hur, and it will be like, it does seem to be, it's kind of sexual, but the 72 thing is not as strong.
Not strong. And the other scholars from Pakistan, they agree with him?
On the 72 virgins, yes. But I think
what is the correct number?
We don't know how many. We just know that they exist in heaven.
You make it more horrible. It might be 70 million then. Right?
It's not like...
In fact, I can prove to you that there are billions, not only millions. Do you know how?
How?
Isn't it the Quran says they will have whatever they wish?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. If I go to heaven, why I want to wish 70 if I can get 70 trillion? You know, I want to make an army to invade an island like Ibn Battuta. You know Ibn Battuta?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is he a scholar too?
Ibn Battuta, he's not a scholar.
The Muslims are so proud about him. Correct?
Yes,
Do you know why they are so proud about him?
because of his military superiority. I don't really know exactly what he did,
No,
but
no, he's a Discovery Channel guy. He go around the world. He's a historian. Ibn Battuta is one of the biggest fat liars in the Arab history, but the Muslims, they are so proud about him in TikTok. Ibn Battuta is the only Arab who found an island have women only in it, and each one of them she have 3 boobs. 3. This island, there's no men in it, only women.
I didn't know about. I mean, I don't know that much about him.
Yeah, all Muslims are the same. All Muslim stories, like Muhammad. Muhammad's stories are nothing but fabrication. So Ibn Battuta is just another idiot. And you know, they lie to people. The same story now you are trying to deny about the 70 versions is because of a shame. You Muslims are ashamed of the stupidity of your prophet. So you try to deny what is written, what is authentic, and then you bring someone from the middle of nowhere, Jonathan Brown. Thank God he is not Jonathan White. That will be even more powerful because Muslims are very racist. Brown does not count much. If he is Jonathan White, oh boy. So Jonathan Brown, he said this hadith is weak. That's it. Who is Jonathan White? Brown? That's it. Who cares? how this guy he found out what is right, what's wrong? Right?
Well, he's a scholar in the history and historical analysis, so he has an authority.
First of all, to be a scholar in such a thing, you see, anyone he speak about the word scholar is laughable. Like I sometimes for fun I say I'm a scholar. Like Muslim they ask me, but the fact is to be a scholar in Islam is about being an idiot, because Islam is the last religion you can be a scholar in it. Because as you see, the source of Islam is messed up. So how you can be a scholar in something messed up? And everyone he judges as he wish. So this guy say this hadith is sahih, the other guy say is da'if, the other guy say is rejected, the other sect says we don't accept this, the other sect says oh this is garbage, the other sect says we kill you if you say this is garbage. Islam is messed up. So what is your, if I ask you right now where do you take your religion from, what you will say?
I'll look at the Quran and then I look at the traditional authorities.
Okay,
and make sure that
you see, you just said the traditional, but you went to Jonathan Brown
to make sure they line up with the Quran. When they don't,
no.
I'll investigate
First
them.
of all, who said that the hadith have to line up with the Quran? If the hadith have authority powerful more than the Quran, as an example, when the Quran says you can do muta, do you do muta, Sage?
It's not a Quranic thing.
It is a Quranic thing. Who said that to you?
The Prophet forbade it, from my understanding.
All right.
And it was only a temporary wartime thing.
Guys, did you hear what she said? She said if something contradicts the Quran, we don't accept. But now she just said the Prophet forbade it. Is that forbade in the Quran or in the Hadith?
No, what does it say you can do muta in the Quran?
It's in front of you. Mastamta'tum bihin, paying wages for the vagina. Bihi, pay them money. Bimastamta'tum bihi. This is the muta. Stamta'tum.
But it doesn't say anything about temporary marriage.
No, this is a temporary marriage. You pay money for women for sex.
We pay even in normal marriages. It's like dowry.
No. This is different. This is because you see, this you never heard of muta before?
No, I know that it's a practice the Shia permits.
No, okay. Did you ask yourself why the Shia they practice it?
Is it not because they have a different tafsir or something?
No. They have different tafsir for everything. You are right, but in this case, The Sunni, the Shia, they agree that this is the muta. Because this is the Quran. So,
Okay. I might have to accept it then, if it is allowed in the Quran. I'll look
but
into
no,
it.
no, no. You see, you have a problem now. You said if something contradicts the Quran, we don't accept the Hadith.
The Quran is the word of Allah, so it's naturally has the
Okay,
it's the authority.
so why you don't follow muta then?
If the Quran, if I can confirm after this call that the Quran is talking about muta, then I will accept it.
How much you charge?
Oh wow!
What? I'm being realistic, guys. She said she will consider it.
No, I won't do it myself. I'll accept that it's halal.
For sure, you're gonna do
because
it yourself. You need a partner. You know.
Yeah, I won't seek it anyway.
I have a lot of viewers. We can maybe. I have a lot of Muslims are listening. So if you can name your price, because this is what the muta is about.
No, bro. No, like you misunderstood. I meant like I will make it. I will not. I'll stop saying it's haram if I can confirm it's halal.
What?
I will say it's not haram because if you make something haram that is halal,
that means so what the problem if it's not haram? It's mean that you can do it.
But I personally wouldn't because
why?
Because psychologically it's not for me, but maybe for someone else it would be good. You know?
What does that mean?
It means that I'm the type of person psychologically that wouldn't be interested in a temporary kind of marriage.
What the problem? If you're God, are you saying you have more ethic than your God?
No, it's different people. God is adhering to different situations. Someone might be benefiting from this so that they don't do like zina and sleep around. Like let's say they're not ready to be in a long-term marriage, right? This is the best thing for them.
Well, if you guys listen to this. Muta. What the word muta mean?
Muta. I actually don't know what it means.
It means sexual joy. Muta. Joy, sex joy. Okay. So when a man he take you to bed for sex joy and he give you money, what is the difference between this and prostitution?
Well, there's a contract here, so you get to give them. You have more rights and obligations.
What do you mean contract? What is the contract? Like per hour, per night? What is that?
It's not just about that. It's also about like, okay, if I want to do personally, I'm not even justifying this because I don't think it's right, but I'll look into it. But if I had to justify it, it's not prostitution because if I would have to be like, okay, you have to pay me, but also these are my rights, these are my obligations. I want this and this, and yeah, it's more like I don't get hurt in the process because I'm secure.
Because you have a contract. What contract? I mean, you are getting paid. That's all. The guy he can give you a disease. The guy, he can. I mean, this guy obviously he's a monkey, chimpanzee. He is going from a woman to women. He have money. He give you $10. You take off your clothes. He sleep with you. Tomorrow he will find. Maybe after 2 hours you'll find because there's no limit for him. For the man, there's no limit how many he can do muta, because when the time is up, the contract is there's no divorce. So if he say I want to sleep with you for 2 hours, and the 2 hours like you can put the alarm start 1 2 okay here we go. You take off your clothes. He start. It's over. Please stop. The 2 hours is over. You cannot not say haram. A'udhu billah. Haram. You are not. Yeah. But
this is why I'm convinced it's like a wartime thing. When it was necessary. During the wartime.
No. Muslims, first of all the time they are at war. Secondly, just to show you the hypocrisy you just mentioned to me, you said if a hadith contradict the Quran, we don't take it. Did the Quran says if it is wartime? Never. Did the Quran says it's abrogated? Never. In fact, I'm showing you the hadith here in front of you. It says that the Muslim they practice it in the time of Muhammad and in the time of Abu Bakr and in the time of Umar, which means after Muhammad died, the Sunni They are practicing this. In fact, the one who forbid it for the Sunni, it was Umar after he had sex with his daughter. So,
What?
yeah, he had sex. Some of the story says that he had sex with the women. He do not know that she is his daughter because he was doing mut'a like all the Muslims. So they sleep with everybody. A lot of money, little money doesn't matter. You pay her, she take off. This is how cheap Muslim women they were. And until now they are doing it. It's #1 business in Iran. And you just said you are available, you know, but you did not name your price. So I don't know.
No, I'm not a no, I would never.
Why never? Are you more honorable than the rest of the Muslim women in time of Muhammad?
Oh my God.
What's wrong with you? Why you are making fun? Guys, she's insulting the Muslim women in time of Muhammad. You know, just shame on you. You know, the women at that time, they will sue you now for by Joe Biden. But you know the thing, you know. So it says here, and look,
Maybe
okay, is muta a kind of a rental?
it's I don't know if that's the right word. It's a bit demeaning, but I would say it's like it's a better way to regulate illegal like sexual intercourse.
Is that like U-Haul?
Provide
Is that like U-Haul?
you what? Sorry.
U-Haul.
What is that?
Obviously, you don't live in America. In America, there's a company. It's called U-Haul for trucks. You rent a truck, but the name fit perfectly. It's a U-Haul, like just push anything in the hole and pay money. So, but is it rental or not?
No, because okay, imagine you're in a society where like these men are going and just like doing all sorts of things.
Sorry,
sleeping
guys.
with all
I
the
put
women.
sorry, Sage. Guys, I apologize by mistake. I put the picture of my future wife in the on the screen. I don't mean so. Wife, forgive me. You know. Now everybody see now your ass. Look, your shit in your butt. I can see it. You know, at least what you ate. You ate my hamburger. I can see everything now. Anyway, Alhamdulillah, Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad. Women now, they cannot hide anything from us. Even their shit, we can see it. Look, Sage, look. This is your Muslim website. Explain to us that muta is nothing but rental. It is rental. What the word is mustajara. Can you read for us what it says here? Let me see if I can zoom in. In some work, special term is applied to women participate in muta, mustajara, or rented women. Muta is considered as a kind of rental because the general mere basic aim of this kind of marriage, they call it marriage, is a sexual enjoyment of the women. And in return of this enjoyment, his enjoyment, women receive certain amount of money or property. So what do you think, Sage?
I think that it is so much better than what we see now, right? I'm sure what was happening back then. People just using women, disposing of them. They don't have any rights. They don't gain anything out of this. So yeah, this gives them it's not the same as marriage, but there's an element of like, okay, you're not just going to be completely used and it's only one way.
What does that mean? The women here, she don't inherit if the husband die. Nothing. There's nothing. That's the money. What are you talking about? It's the same. In fact, prostitution is way better because here you are fooling people, lying to them, saying to them this is godly act. It's a blessed by God. So now the prostitution became official part of the religion. The women she is doing prostitution, neither her, neither the fornicator, because he's a whore too, both of them, they cannot say, I am not committing sin. They cannot say this is okay. But what your God now, he did, Aka Muhammad, he legalized prostitution, abuse of women, because now women who they are poor, instead of going and finding a job, well, here we go. We got a job, open your legs, how much you charge. And as you see, it says it clearly, it's kind of a rental woman. She is a rented woman. Do you see it? Rented.
Yeah, no.
By the way, just to let you know, in America, if you want to do rent your house, you have to pay tax. So if you do muta in America, I think you have to pay tax too for it. Just to let you know. Be careful.
Muta tax.
Yeah, because it's an income, you know, you have to report that in your tax income. Especially these days, you know, you can charge using a credit card. Many customers, you know, if you are pretty, I don't know how you look like, but I mean, depend in the price and the income, etc. And then you have to pay, like, you know, processing fees, cleaning fees, all kind of fees, and just take it off from, yeah. So what do you think? I mean, you see, so now when you say to me we follow the Quran over the Hadith, that is absolutely false. Do the scholars you are talking about accept the mut'ah? They will say no. Why? They say there's a Hadith forbid it. Huh? I thought if the Hadith contradict the Quran, we don't take it. Do you see how hypocrite they are? Muhammad, it's not Muhammad who forbid the mut'ah, it was Umar. And the Hadith I'm showing you here, this is Sahih. This is Sunni, this is not Shia. We did it during the
So it was
time.
Omar who abrogated it.
Umar.
Yeah, I would reject that. If for me, the Sunnah cannot abrogate the Quran.
Then you have to practice mut'ah.
No, but also remember there's one thing as well.
Why you wanna get married? Let me convince you. Why you wanna get married and headache and etc. Just do mut'ah, more money, more fun, every day new guy, you know, and you know, like you meet all kind of culture, like especially these days in the internet. You put your profile. Today a guy from Pakistan, tomorrow from India, the day after a blonde guy, the day after is from Africa. I mean, fun and money. You know, why you wanna one guy boring, you know, the same guy every day. What the heck? So like you do mut'ah, and then you can maybe open a company, like, you know, like mut'ah company, like Android Tate, you know. So you open a website, and people they start signing in, and they pay for mut'ah, and you know, like you make an organized crime mut'ah organization. You bring women from around the world, human trafficking, do mut'ah. I mean, it's a great business. And the funny, you say that this is to protect the women. This is better than these days. This is what you say. This is better.
It's better than just letting men sleep with whoever and force themselves into whoever. Like, but at the same time, I'll tell you one thing. Don't you think it's unfair that maybe this is God giving people some flexibility in times of like need, and we're seeing it? Like, it's the fault is that the person who's abusing it. Like, that would be wrong to use this institution now to just sleep with whoever you want because you want variety and you don't want to, like, at the end of the day, the sunnah is to get married and to be with one person. And God says in the Quran, right?
One person? One person?
Well, like he says the four women is actually like only if you can treat them with justice. So he's discouraging four women.
No. The Quran says you if 2 and 3 and 4. First, never say the word marriage.
What are you talking about?
Where is the word marriage in the verses? Can you show it to me? If you can show it to me, you are my hero. Where is the word marriage? You are reading translation. You said you know Arabic.
Well, I know a different dialect, so it's. I'll just see if I can find it.
Isn't it? It says fankahu.
Yeah, nikah.
Okay.
Essentially.
Is nikah or word mean marriage?
Functionally, it's like like when you legalize sexual relations, I believe.
So nikah does not mean to F?
In a legal way, right?
So to F in legal way.
So marriage.
No, you see, I'm saying the word if, not marriage. There's a word for marriage.
You can have different words for the same thing, right? Like,
huh?
It doesn't have to just be the only. Like, for example, wed and marry mean the same thing.
No. I'm talking about the word nikah. The verse, you said to me, you go by the Quran. Okay. Where in this verse it says, go and marry You said the first one. This is false. It says go and if 2 and 3 and 4. It doesn't say 4. Where is the word 4? I mean, as a total. 2 and 3 and 4. The total is 9.
Four. Oh, wait. Are you saying there's no limit? Is that what you're saying?
No, it says 9. It says 9. 2 and 3 and 4.
Oh my God.
Not to marry, to F 2
Dude.
and through and 3 and 4. There's no or. You see, the Muslim translation, they lie. And you know Arabic, you say it. So do you see the word or in the verse anywhere? Can you show it to me?
It says وَثَلَاثَ وَأَرْبَعَ. Yeah, you're right. There's no or.
There's no or. They lie. Here they said or. That's false. So if the Muslims go by the Quran, well, the Quran never say or, it says and. So go and if 2 and 3 and 4. How we can prove that the word if anyway is what Muhammad he used? Muhammad he said in case of women, they are having their period, your wife. When she have her period, do with her everything except the nikah. So is nikah a word mean marriage? You are married to her already. Do with her everything except nikah. Do you see it?
Yeah. Is that what he used?
Yeah, it's in front of you. اصنعوا كل شيء إلا النكاح. You see it?
I think it's probably because the intercourse was what, like, when you consummate the marriage, right? That's what makes it a marriage. So
no. You see, in Islam, there's nothing that's called marriage. You know, it's just those are savage, trashy people. They, women are just for fun. This what marriage? And you can be cooking your meal for your husband. He send you a text message. You have to be out in 5 minutes. What marriage? There's no marriage in Islam. Women is just to be used and abused. The man he hire you for a job. The job can be very short, like the muta. Or it can be open contract until he decides his majesty to get rid of you. This is not marriage. Marriage is when the women and the man, they decide to make a family and to be united under the blessing of God. That's why in Christianity, marriage is real. You don't get married tomorrow and the day after you, bye-bye, I don't want you, unless you don't go and care and you are not a Christian. So marriage is real, and marriage is not a sexual contract. It's a family, establishment of a family by the blessing of the Lord. This is why the Bible says that the man leave his parents when he get married, and he become echad with the women. Echad, which mean one. So the wife and the husband, they become one. And the Bible says it clearly that what is united by God cannot be separated by man. So this unity is forever. In Islam, it's just sex. The woman, she is just a sex toy. We use her, we abuse her. She get older, we interchange her. Get a new one. As long as you have money, who care? Usually, men who don't get married from many women in Islam because they can't afford it. In fact, you yourself, you said to me, if you cannot be just, only one, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Isn't it the same chapter that says no man can be just?
So it's saying
it's
better to not have. I think it's discouraging, if anything.
No. Just to show you how stupid the Quran. If the Quran says no man can be just to his wives, and then the Quran says go and if 2 and 3 and 4, and if you cannot be just, then only one. Okay. But you just confirm that nobody can be just. So what's the point?
Probably God, in a wise way, almost making it an obsolete, almost abrogating it internally.
So the Quran abrogating it or the Quran contradicting it?
Well, the Quran was revealed in a progressive way. So I don't know if this verse came after in the revelation order or before it.
So why Muslims, they are following The first one, not the second one.
The second one would naturally abrogate the first one if it came after.
No, wrong. You see, in the Quran, there's many verses. They abrogate the verse came after. This is a stupid religion. But anyway, you see, this chapter is called the chapter of the women, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Do you see what it says here?
Marry them. Yeah.
What is this?
To marry women who are widowed.
No,
and help them.
no.
The orphans.
Read carefully.
Yeah, the orphans.
No. See
Wait,
here,
what?
you are reading stupid translation. Hold on. So here, if you like to F women,
Yeah, to marry them, and Mustad, that means like the weak people, right?
Or boys.
Ooh. No, well then, like it doesn't mean boys.
What?
Like wulad, it's like children.
No, wildan mean boys.
In my dialect, it can refer to like as a collective.
What dialect is yours?
Moroccan.
In Moroccan, wildan mean girls?
Well, when you say it in that way, like wulad, like in a collective way, it just means all genders.
No, wildan mean boys. So if you desire to F those women and the boys who they are weak, Muslim they F boys who they are weak. If you go and read the interpretation and the translation, you will see they give it totally new, different meaning. Why? Because they are trying to fabricate what it says. If you read with me here, the translation, it says, Allah give you a ruling about them, and so does what is stated to you in the book about widowed women, from whom you withhold, But does it say widowed in the Arabic? Yatama is orphan.
Yatama, yeah.
Okay, so what the Muslims are doing, they are marrying children who they are orphan. There is no widowed. This is what they translate here, but here it says yatama, which mean orphans. And then you continue, and if you like to F them, yet if you desire to F them and the boys, not and about. Where is about? And about? And then they say, they continue, you should treat the orphan fairly. What? They are asking you about the women. What the boys have to do with this? They are asking you about the women. All right. So what is recited to you from the book about the orphan women, which is very stupid to say orphan women, because a woman, she cannot be orphan. Only a child can be orphan. So obviously Muhammad, he considered every female, even if she is a child, a woman. And then he says, and those who you don't pay them what you should pay them, you desire to have them. And do you understand what it says? What is this? You don't pay them what you should pay them, yet you desire to marry them? What? What a stupid book. So I'm just
showing you. Is it about paying them, or is it about their rights?
Huh?
Is it about paying them, or is it more like about their rights?
What right if they are, it says, yet you desire to marry them, so what right you have to them? What right? If they are not your wives. So what does that mean? What I should pay them? If she is not my wife, I will pay her what?
I think it's, isn't it referring to like, you have to also treat them and give them their rights if you want to marry them?
No, it says you don't pay them what they deserve to be paid. Yet you desire to F them. And the boys. Stupid book. Anyway, so you will
Yeah,
notice here.
I don't know. To be honest
Listen,
with you,
listen.
I don't know about this one.
No,
I really
I don't
don't.
know about everything. Look, what this verse have to do with this verse? Nothing. What this
You
verse?
keep catching me out today. Like
What?
you're mentioning things I haven't really looked into.
Yeah, all of you never bring your scholar. Why you don't call this guy Abdul from Pakistan? Your scholar from Pakistan.
I'll see if I can get him, or at least the representative of his school, to come.
Okay, well, you call him right now. Yeah, why not? I mean, what he's doing nikah now?
Come on.
I don't know.
He's
Maybe
actually
doing
hiding.
nikah. I mean, this is Islam. I mean, they are busy doing nikah with the orphans.
He's married and he's monogamous.
So what? If he's married, he's what?
He's monogamous. He's
What
in
is
a one-wife marriage.
What's wrong with him?
I think you have his views of polygamy are very rational. It happened when, like, before the Quran, like people were taking in loads and loads of wives and stuff. This was like regulating it, discouraging it. You can't just change a society overnight. A lot of these things,
So
like what was operating.
Muhammad was trying to change the society by having more than 25 wives?
Well, he was marrying them, treating them well. Also, he has his own like rights when it comes to marriage because he has other obligations. Like, he can't divorce.
He have obligation,
Right.
too much work, so he have to F a lot. Poor guy. If he is a prophet, should not have time for women. What obligation? So now because I'm a prophet, I have to F more? And why the Quran
A lot
says,
of women were
if
offering
you
themselves.
hold on. You just said that the scholar you speak to is more rational, but you just said Muhammad is not rational. He's an idiot. He's a sex maniac.
No.
Yeah. So why he have all those women? And why is Muhammad is above the Quran?
So it's because the scholar is referring to our current contemporary society. It doesn't only work. It only works polygamy in a society where, like, the men are in fact the breadwinners. We don't have women working, and they need men. Or like there's war and there is like an excess of women and less men. But now it's fine because women can fend for themselves. They don't need a man to support them.
So if we have less women and more men, can the women marry for husbands?
It would take a lot of justification, but maybe if, like, in this society, men depend on women to survive economically, and without a wife, they would
Well, Muhammad himself, he depend on Khadija. Can Khadija have 4 or 5 husbands with Muhammad?
How? Because the society was still structured in a way where the men were the breadwinners and
What the
women
society?
depended on them.
The women at that time, they used to have, the Arab women, they used to have multi-husband in the same time. And when she get pregnant, she decide who is the father. You can read my book.
Women?
You can read my book, Sex and Allah, and you can see all the reference. The women.
Really? Like the women had more than one husband?
Yeah, they call it Zawaj or Rahat. Zawaj or Rahat. Rahat mean a group. So one woman, she marry many husbands, and when she going to give birth, she decide who is the father, and all the men they accept. Nobody discuss. Whoever she choose, he is the father. So the Arab before Islam, they used to do this. After Islam, the society transformed to be the society of men over women. Before Islam, women, they are very powerful and they are in control. The women, she sleep with whoever you. Not only that, the Arab, they used to have before Islam exchange. In fact, the Muslim, they still have it. Like you as a Muslim Sunni, you have something called isti'aratul furuj. You know what does that mean?
I know the second word, but I don't know what the first word is.
What the second one is?
Isn't it something relating to a specific body part?
Vagina. So
Yeah.
borrowing a vagina, you have tons of books for you as a Muslim Sunni about borrowing of vaginas. Go type right now, isti'aratul furuj. You will find endless reference about how Muslim Sunni, they borrow vagina from each other. So you give me the vagina you have, I give you a vagina from my home. You know, I enjoy with it for a few days or a few months. It's up to you. And then we exchange, like, you know, we are bored. You don't know that?
Is it like slaves, you mean?
Slaves, yeah. So what? They are not women? And here you see,
Yeah, I'm wondering.
yeah,
Is this what it?
and now you see how Islam is filthy, because Islam treating women as dogs, as a chicken. So you wanna F this women? Give me a woman from yours, I will, you know, just for a change, you know. You take the women I have here at home, and I take the women you have. This is Islam, right?
Scholars like opinion? Like, was it a practice that was, you know,
No, what
in a
opinion?
particular
Isn't it your
place?
prophet? Isn't it your prophet himself? He exchanged Safiya for 4 women with the Dahya al-Kalbi. You're a prophet. He exchanged Safiya, who is supposedly his wife later become, for 4 women. He said to Dahya, go and get 4 women and give me Safiya. Your prophet, he practiced this. You have a great religion, honorable prophet, right? Very honorable.
Well,
What will? If there is something honorable about your prophet,
absolutely.
like, give me one. Be sure it's something powerful. Like, give me the best.
The best would probably be, yeah, he eliminated the institution of female infant burial. I think that's the classic. And he gave women rights. I know it's not the same rights
Let us
now. We look
start with
back,
the
we think
first one.
it's
Where do you get the first lie from?
Quran, and also it's something that is attested to everywhere, right? Like in Hadith, in the
That is
Sirah.
hold on. You see, I'm not going to accuse you now of being a liar, but
Oh,
I want to accuse you to be stupid. Which verse it
is this
says?
not?
Which verse it says that your prophet, he did forbid a barrier of an infant? Where it says that?
I think there's a verse that says, "Do not kill your children out of fear of poverty," or it says another. There's another one that says, "Oh my God, I don't remember the wording, but something about not killing them out of like a shame or something."
No. You see, yeah, the one you are talking about, the one about the infant, have nothing to do with the infant. This is a big fat lie. The verse is about a person who was killed, a person, a
Oh,
human
look.
being. A person, a human being, chapter 81, verse number 8. Look at the translation. It says, when the girl buried
Oh, there
alive.
was one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you show me in Arabic where it says the word girl or female or infant? Where it says that in Arabic?
The word Marudua is the girl child buried alive.
Where is the word?
Maruda.
Where is the child? Where is the girl? Where is any?
So what do you think Mawruda is referring to?
Did you read the verse before it?
To be honest, I just had to look this up now.
So this is what happened. Majority of people, because a human being is an idiot, somebody told them that the Quran forbid burying children's, because the Arab at that time, they used to bury their daughters, for they are afraid that the enemy will kidnap them and rape them when they grow. So what they do, they bury them when they are alive. That's a big fat lie, never happened. The verse speaking, if you read the verse before it, this is in the day of judgment. The soul will be joined with the body. The soul will join with the body. That body which was buried, and will be asked, for what guilt you've been killed. There's no girl. There's no infant. All this fabrication is not in the Quran. Where is the word girl? Can you show it to me?
It's the term al-maw'uda is, according to Google, referring to that girl.
No, because this is what the Muslim translate. Even here it says women, but there's no women. Maw'uda is the one is buried. That is the soul and the body, which is killed. So God will question, for what reason you've been killed? What is your guilt? And then he will open the pages of deeds. So this is the time, supposedly Allah will judge everybody for his crimes. So those who been killed unjustly, Allah will ask them, tell me who killed you, so I can punish them. Why you were being killed? What is the guilt you did? Have nothing to do with the infant, have nothing to do with any of that. The Muslims always they fabricate.
It's about how the people at the time would have understood this. So
no,
if this has been
at that time, nobody. And you see that the funny is, when I say to you, like we should go back to the older scholars, you say to me, we should go to the modern scholars. Now you are switching back reverse. Correct, guys? We have to go and check at that time how they understood it. But when you call me in the beginning, you want me to go back, forget about the old scholars because they are idiot, you know. Yeah, I mean it's a shish kebab religion, hummus, you know. Yeah, it's hummus. Yeah. Same time, if Muhammad he cared really about killing, I mean this guy he used to kill people every day. He slaughtered people every day. One of the wives of Muhammad, she accused her slave girl, black slave girl, that she did black magic for her. With no proof, she killed her. She said, kill her.
The wife of Muhammad.
Yeah, the wife of your prophet, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
is that true?
I don't know about this, but if it did happen, was there no accountability for it? Like, were they condemning her for it in the hadith, or was it completely fine?
Who is going to condemn him? I mean, it's impossible. Who dare? They just, nobody even question, you know, just bring her. She is just a chicken, you know, bring her and slaughter her. What?
Remember, these people are fallible. Like the wives of the prophets were very fallible. They made loads of mistakes. They had issues.
Still, they have authority to kill, as you see. Here we go. This is الاستذكار الجامع لمذاهب الفقهاء والأمصار etc. Page number 237, volume number 225, and this is the hadith I will translate.
(1624) pages 237, 1622 Malik, on the authority of Muhammad bin Abdul Rahman bin Sa'd bin Zurara, that he was informed that Hafsa, the wife of the Prophet, may God bless him and grant him peace, killed a slave girl of hers who had bewitched her, and she had plotted it, so I ordered her to be killed, and she was killed.
See? Just kill her. She is just a black, poor girl. Slaughter her. And now Hafsa will go to heaven, and she will be 70,000 times more pretty. Why Sage, why 70,000 times, not 70 million times? I mean, why Allah is being so cheap?
It's not literal, so that's just
not literal.
Quantify it.
Yeah, not literal. Let us see if this is literal or not.
Ibn Nm, on the authority of Ibn Abi Jabla, said, the human women, those of them who enter paradise, will be preferred over the fair-eyed women because of what they did in this world. It was narrated with a chain of transmission traceable back to the Prophet that human beings are 70,000 times better than the virgins.
So the human being the women in the heaven, she will be 70,000 times more pretty. So why the Muslim man will sleep with those virgins? 70,000 times more pretty. Thousands. Can't you tell that your prophet is mentally ill and he is exaggerating with his lies?
It says better. Better as in every other way. Because we're believing
no. It's not about better. He said, you are reading translation. They are better in beauty. 70 times. Yeah, their beauty. This is about their beauty. Yeah. Because here all description is about how beautiful they will be. And the funny is, they are called al-hurul ain. So if those are hur ain and they are not pretty, so the Muslim women, they will be what? Cursed and like crossed eyes? And that's why they will be more pretty? Yeah. All of this is about hurul ain.
I think it's just because it would be very, very unjust if they would be prettier than.
But just to show you how stupid Islam is and your religion, the same verse says that a human being, women, they will be 70,000 more pretty. But then it says here, your prophet, he says that Allah in the heaven, he will give him better women than his wives, which means his wives on earth.
Does it say that?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
And I will replace him with a better husband than his wife.
The translation says husband, but this is wife. So Allah, in heaven, the same page, one it says that the women, she will be 70,000 times better than the hur, and just one line underneath it says the hur will be better than the wife in the earth.
Oh, why does it say husband? Oh, it's zawj, right? They just assumed it's husband.
Zawjan. Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's wife.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zawjan doesn't mean not necessarily. Zawj. You know, as long as we are talking about zawj, I want to ask you, because my mathematics is stupid. Sorry, I used to be the worst in mathematics. According to Zakir Naik, this is why we are Christian. He said, Christian, they say that 1 + 1 + 1 is equal to 1. And this is why we reject the Trinity, because they have a bad mathematics. Okay. So I want to ask you the word zawj. If we say 8 zawj, 8 pairs, how many the total?
8 pairs. 8 pairs 16, right?
Okay, you're right. She is good. Man. Okay. So how your Quran, the stupid Quran, says that there are 8 animals? Hmm? 8 pairs is 16. I agree with you. Read. Chapter 6, which means chapter of the animal, An'am. 8 pairs, count with me, of the sheep, 1 male, 8 pairs of the sheep, which mean male and female. Okay. And 2 goats, correct? But the total now 4, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Verse after it, he continue counting. And 2 camels. What the total?
6.
And 2 oxen. What the total now?
8.
So what is the 16 pairs? Where is the 16
Is
animals?
it saying 2 of each? Like.
No, it says 8 pairs. 8 pairs.
Yeah. You're right. 6, 1, 4, 3. It's about analyzing the Arabic though, because the translation.
No, let me help you. It's metaphorical. That's what. Just let it go.
Wait, that would be unfair before looking at the Arabic.
So do you agree now that this is a stupid Quran?
No.
What do you mean, guys? Didn't she say 8 pairs is 16? You said. Hello?
Hey, I'm looking it up.
What looking it up? Even this one you need to look it up. I asked you 8 pairs, how many they are? You said 16. Correct answer. That's correct answer. This book is written by an idiot. 8 pairs is 16, not 8 animals. If he says 8, okay, there's no pair, because then there's no point of the pairs. Why you say pairs?
What's the Arabic word for pairs?
Azwaj. Azwaj. 8 pairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, what? Come on, say metaphorical things.
It's 4 pairs.
It should be 4 pairs, right?
Yeah.
So somebody placed the word 8. Do you think those are the Jews? I have a feeling that Netanyahu is behind this. Or this guy Ben Gafir. The one, his glass is so thick, so he like, let me fix this, you know, he changed it from 4 to yeah.
What did the tafsir say about this mistake? If it's a mistake.
For sure the Muslim will not agree it's a mistake. They will try to defabricate. They will say the Quran did not mean pairs as pairs. It says pairs, but he meant not pairs.
Yeah, I think azwaj. Maybe some other Muslim in the audience knows about this.
There is other Muslim in the audience want to help Sage because she is under siege now. Abdul Aziz is here. Abdul Aziz. Abdul Aziz is a sheikh. Look at this. You have a beard. From Senegal, maybe. Go ahead, Abdul Aziz.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers.
Assalamu
I'm from
alaikum.
Louisiana. Alaikum. I wasn't speaking to you. I was speaking to Sage. I'm from Louisiana. I reverted to Al-Islam around.
You refer to Al-Islam?
Correct.
Okay. Why you refer to Al-Islam?
Because I saw Christianity as a fake religion.
Oh, okay. Why Islam is good and Christianity is fake? Tell me. I'm learning from you.
Well, I was believing one God, and I saw that there were many contradictions in the Bible. So I have to say that the only true religion is Al-Islam. Amen. Hallelujah.
Are you using this voice changer?
No, that's my actual voice. I have a bit of a stutter.
All right. So listen. So you are saying to me if there is a contradiction, you will leave the religion?
If you show me even one contradiction in the Quran, I'll leave Islam.
Okay. Well, I just showed here this lady. The Quran says 8 pairs. 8 pairs. How? Let me see how good you are in mathematics. 8 pairs is 16 animals.
What'd you say? So I'm sitting down on my computer. I'm trying to load up. I'm trying to load up my screen share.
Is 8 pairs 16 animals?
8 pairs of what?
Animals.
8 pairs of 2 would be 16.
8 pairs of animals, are they 16?
No.
They are what?
8 pairs of what? Of 2?
Of animals. I told you of animals. 8 pairs of animals.
8 times 2 would be 16.
Okay, 16. So why the stupid Quran says there are 8?
Show me the actual verse.
Chapter 6, verse 143.
I'm opening up chapter 6, Quran, verse 16.
Chapter 6, verse number 140. Sorry. Chapter 16. Sorry. Chapter 16. Hold on, my friend. I gave it the wrong. Hold on. Chapter 6, verse 143. Chapter 6, verse 143.
Chapter 6, 143. Let me open it up. Here. All right. Mana Yada as Wazine Mina Edani Ethanani Wamina Azini If Yani Cool El Hakarani Harama Ami Ustani Ama is now. I get to
Troll. Stupid. I mean, I don't know what. Some people are really stupid. You know. You think you're being smart now? You're just being a donkey. Hey, Sage, how are you doing?
I was just looking up the explanation. There's someone else in the audience with their hand up. I'm
Again?
assuming maybe they have the answer.
Again? Who is the one in the
It
the
says
audience?
Mo something.
His name is Mo. This guy is making fun of Muhammad. What are you talking about? His name is Mo. Mo is
Mo.
yeah, it's like this is for Muhammad. Momo. Ah, Muhammad Jalua. Go ahead, Muhammad Jalua.
How you doing, CP?
I'm fine. You're a Muslim?
No.
So why you are here? All right.
I was just listening.
All right, no problem. Sage, why you don't call the Sheikh immediately? Let's solve this issue.
Yeah.
Call him. You can call him now?
The time is a bit bad, but I
But you said
I can't
you
call.
have a group of sheikhs. I mean, they are all over the world, right?
I have a few like on WhatsApp. I can message them.
Hmm.
I can't call them. Like
No
that would be
problem.
too intrusive.
Yeah. The wives will get jealous. She will kill them. You know, those Muslim women, they are aggressive, and especially if they have especially if they have big butt. By the way, is it true that your prophet he promised you in heaven that you will have 1 mile butt?
No, what?
1 mile butt. Your butt will be 1 mile.
No, no.
What do you mean?
This
No?
is not. This
What?
is not from the Prophet. The stuff is not from the Prophet.
Anything about butt have to be from the prophet. He is a butt specialist. What are you talking about? Let me show you the hadith. And why not? I mean, you will like it. Are you against big butt?
I think mixing religion with this kind of stuff is just it shows how it's clearly like from people worshipping their desires.
Ah,
Just
this is not Muhammad. It's the people, you know, the people. This is not the people, you know. This is not Muhammad. This is, you know, yeah.
I've never heard of this. Why would my God give me a BBL? Like
Well, the bigger the better. Size, don't you hear they say size does matter?
it's heaven. Like these worldly things won't exist. The superficiality of the dunya won't exist.
Well, so how come you did not complain about the number? You complain about the size. If it's heaven and those sexuality, and you just said sexuality, always those people, but the Quran talk about a whore. He did not talk about one. The Quran talk about their vagina. Don't talk about they are going to love you. There's no love. Let us find you the hadith about the big butt. In fact, this is the only reason if I convert to Islam one day, I might convert because I love big butt, you know, because like, you know, if my wife, she have a 1 mile butt, and I have a fight with the army of Erdogan, I can make her have cold, you know, like sleep without covering herself. She will have a lot of gas. The army, you know, come to us. You know that methadone is a flammable, right? So you put a candle behind her butt, and boom, you burn everybody behind. You know, this is like a mass destruction weapon. Let us see. Where. All right.
Dude, like this is not Islamic. We've never heard of this. We never taught this.
This is not Islamic? Seriously?
Yeah, this is not in Islam. Like our religion is very like we're very modest in like these types of matters.
Not Islamic, I see. I mean, a second ago we were talking about renting women, and now it's not Islamic. All right. Let us see. مقعدها ميلا من الأرض. I'm just trying to find you the hadith about the butt size.
Like, I've looked up hadith that are problematic. I've never heard of this.
Yeah, you will hear more. I mean, everything I'm saying to you, you say I never heard more. Okay. Let us see if we can find it. It should be here in English, actually. Maybe they took it off. Well, if it's not here, we can find it in different place. No worry. Let us see. We can go to so what I understand, you don't like big butt.
What I understand is that this stuff has nothing to do with my God.
Oh, you decide what do with your God, what not. So your prophet is a potato, you know, you don't consider what he's saying. It's up to you.
The hadith, like, they could be fabricated.
Everything is fabricated in Islam. I agree with you. You see it here in red, it says, وَإِنَّ الْوَاحِدَ مِنْهُنْ لِيَأْخُذَ مَقْعَدَهَا قَدْرُ مِيلٍ مِنَ الْأَرْضِ.
What?
Which is fantastic, you know. Let us read the whole hadith.
He is the lowest in status to the people of paradise. He has 7 levels, and he is on the 6th, and above him is the 7th. He has 300 servants, and he receives lunch and breaks every day with 300 sheets. I do not know him except that he said, of gold, and each one page has a color that is not on the other, and it is as delicious as the beginning. He enjoys the end of it, and he says, O Lord! O Lord! If you had given me permission, I would have fed the people of paradise and given them drink, and nothing would have been diminished from what I have. And among the beautiful virgins, he has 72 wives besides his wives in this world, and the size of one of them takes her seat as much as a mile from the earth.
Her seat, her ass, is 1 mile. You see it? This is all about paradise. But at least you will have something, you know. I mean, at least I'm happy for you. Guys, say graduation for Sage. Her butt will be 1 mile, you know. What? I mean, why you are laughing? I mean, we are happy for you. Don't forget to take a picture. Do you promise us to take a picture and post it in Facebook? Because we want to see, you know. I mean, just wear a skirt. Don't worry, it's not haram, you know. Anyway, in heaven, there's nothing is haram. Nothing is haram, so you can show it. 1 mile butt, better than. By the way, why 1 mile? Why not 72 mile? I mean, your God is cheap. You know,
dude.
What about
Where
the?
Is this coming from? This is like a weak.
You're a prophet. You're a prophet. No, this is not weak. What about the hadith about the man private part will be 1 mile? Sorry, not 1 mile. Endless. Do you know the hadith?
Oh yeah, I know that one. Yeah.
You saw it?
Yeah, I did. I think.
You are talking about the hadith. You saw the hadith, not the private part.
I saw the hadith.
Ah, okay. I thought you saw it for real. Like maybe you saw it.
My scholar talked about this.
Ah, okay. Well, this is the hadith, and this is sahih. This is sahih. All right. This is a sahih hadith. Yeah. All right. And this is Kitabun Nikah, the book of effing. Look, even the book name is the book of effing. So you're a prophet, he says, each one of you in heaven will have a penis which is like an endless palm tree and a vagina fit for that. You see it? And this is the Muslim translation for this. It's narrated in Jannah that each of you will be given a penis like a lofty palm tree, and a vagina accommodate that. So look, 1 mile butt, endless penis, a vagina fit for that. I mean, how the vagina will accommodate that if the butt is only 1 mile? Just think about it. Excuse my language. He put his private part in order for the vagina to accommodate that, because this penis is endless. That means the women body have to be endless too. It's going to be funny that her vagina only extending out. So like she have
Do
a
you see
two.
why? I
Yeah.
don't know about this because we don't talk about this because this is not important to us in our religion. We think about modest things.
It's
We
not
don't think about these
It's
things.
not important. Is it up to you? So why your prophet, why your Quran promised new sex and etc. if it's not important? And this is the hadith. Open it.
I think maybe what it's saying is that in this dunya, unfortunately, people are insecure. It's speaking to those people like, don't worry.
So security about the size of the penis. I never thought about it this way. You know, because if I have a long penis, I mean, who can even fight me? I can wipe an army with the penis, which is endless. I mean, it's an endless, like it's hard too. Will never go limp, Muhammad, he said. So it's about security. Are you saying your prophet, his private part was so small and he feel insecure, so he promised the Muslims endless penis? What is what you are saying? You mentioned security. Tell me, what does that mean?
It's again like giving people reassurance in the world, like in heaven, like you can be whoever you want to be. All these things you worry about now, they're temporary. That's how
so you will have a promise of have endless penis. So the whole Muslim they want to have, but he's not saying he will have a promise, as he's saying all of you will have an endless penis. So your husband in heaven, I don't know how you are going to have sex with him. I mean, you are next to him, and his penis is behind the galaxies. You know, like what you would do? How you can even how he can walk with it?
I think that most Muslims won't literally see this in that such a way. We know what it's saying, and we don't expect to have this kind of experience. It's metaphorical.
This is metaphorical penis. Okay, Sage, I like the metaphorical thing. Explain to us what is metaphorical about this penis, the metaphorical penis.
Not about the organ, about the pleasure. It's the message that comes with it. It's not actually literally
Does
saying
the message come with this penis?
This is so uncomfortable to talk about, but it's the message
Hold
of
on.
the
This is your religion.
hadith.
This is your religion. So either you are you a kid? You told me you are 24 yesterday. Today you are 16?
24.
You're still 24?
Oh.
I thought Allah will make you younger.
No.
That's amazing. My mom is 17. 16 actually. Because her mom, she cursed her when she was 16. She broke the mirror. She said, may God cut your age. Since then, she never grew. So this is a trick, you know, let your mom curse you, you will never grow. You will stay 24. Break the mirror. Go right now. Break the mirror. Let's see what your mom will say to you. Make it natural, because Allah will listen to you. So listen, what is the metaphorical? What is the secure? What is this? It's a penis. What kind of a prophet? He say this. You will have 1 mile butt, and you will have endless penis, and you will have 70 years orgasm. And hold on. Do you have calculator?
Yeah, I can go on my phone. Okay.
All right, I want you to do this. I want your help. So if the Muslim man, he have only 72 women in heaven, only. This is the lowest number. And if every one of them, just the orgasm is 70 years. Can you give me the number?
Sorry, wait. 72 women and 70 years. What number are you trying to find out?
Just you will see. Just give me the number.
As in, you want me to multiply it? By 70.
72. The number of the women, the lowest is 72. The orgasm, each one of them is 70 years. What the total number? How many years?
It's 5,040. What?
Listen carefully. So just to show you how stupid your prophet is. If I sleep with the women today, we did not calculate how long the sex is. We calculate only the orgasm. Okay. When her turn will be back to have sex with me again after 5,040 years.
Is it not inconceivable that like time doesn't operate in the way it operates here in this world?
So why he is saying
Like-
70 years if time does not operate like this?
Because it's using concepts that man can understand.
Exactly, this is the concept. So this is it is. When he say your orgasm will be 70 years, that means there's 70 years.
It means it will be like
anything I show you, you say to me, it might be something else. So the 70 years is 70 beer, and the 70 beer is 70 chocolate, and all of them, they are metaphorical anyway.
Dude, like, okay, you had this like desert, like Bedouin society, very like backward and jahil. You have this Quran, and then they're trying to make sense of the Quran.
So
They will inject,
because your prophet is speaking to those backward people, stupid people, so he give them stupid promises because they are stupid anyway. I got you.
they're injecting their own tafsirs, their own
No,
understanding.
the prophet said, what tafsir? They are not injecting anything. The prophet said, this is not they're saying, but I agree with you. As you say, they are ignorant, they are stupid. He's just lying to them. He said to them what they like, whatever they like to hear. So yeah, you will have 70, etc. And 5,040 years. In fact, this is nothing. You know, actually, my grandfather, this is true story, by the way. My grandmother, she told me that her husband, which is my grandfather, it took him 80 years for one orgasm. Until now, he's not done. He's dead. He's not done. You know? Yeah, I mean, it's true. 70 years orgasm, English penis, the vagina fit for that. The only thing is worrying me. I mean, where I'm going to get a panty for my wife in heaven if her butt is 1 mile. If there is anything you want to say to us, Sage, something can prove Islam to us.
Yeah, I mean, the Quran has been preserved.
The Quran
Almost
has been
perfectly.
preserved. Are you sure?
I would say so, yeah. It's
I would say metaphorically. What?
it's been preserved. Like historians agree.
Okay. Read with me this. Can you give me the verses about the breastfeeding for adult?
No, because yeah, that was a
Because yeah, what? What?
that was a okay. So that thing, that issue is the hadith.
That thing? What thing?
Adult breastfeeding.
What?
It was a mistaken kind of tradition. Like it's not in the Quran.
It was tradition that Muslim men, they order their wives to give their breast to the neighbor.
So
can we be
because
neighbors? Can we be neighbors, Sage?
That was the mistake.
What mistake?
Look,
your prophet said your prophet, he commanded the women. They never did that. Even the women, she said to Muhammad, how I can suckle him and he is a growing man. If this is something normal, the Muslim they do, the Arab they do, she will not be surprised.
Yeah, so this used to bother me. This was one of the things that got me into this topic a little bit, like hadith and how reliable they are. And yeah, I would say that this actually is evidence that hadith are subject to fabrication and human
But this is
fallibility.
extremely authentic. I mean, anything is authentic is subject to fabrication. So when we say Islam is a joke, Islam is a joke. And the hadith not only say this, the hadith says that this was a verse. Read carefully. The verse of stoning and breastfeeding an adult 10 times was revealed. Does it say that? Okay. So this was Quran. Okay, what is the verse of stoning?
There's no verse of stoning.
Where it goes?
It was, if such a practice ever existed, it was abrogated before the Prophet died.
If it's abrogated, why you take it from the Quran?
And
how
look, it actually said,
how it's abrogated? Where it's abrogated? Where you get this from?
because it's not in the Quran. That's my.
Well,
I know, like some traditionalists.
There is tons of things is not in the Quran.
So, like some traditionalists, they will say the Sunnah still presides over. So,
Right.
if this practice is in the Sunnah, we can still. For me, it still has to be attested to in the Quran, or at least corroborated. It's not so.
What
I
I
would
know,
reject
what I know, you are making things up. First, even the one you call them scholars, they have to agree that yes, those verses were there, and the goat ate it, and no abrogation for them. There's no abrogation. Show me where it says abrogation. And until now, actually, this goat is wanted. You know, Muslims. This goat. I mean, I assume that this goat is a Jewish goat. And the funny is, the Quran was under the pillow of Aisha, or the bed of Aisha. The goat, she go when Muhammad is dead to the room. She flipped the Prophet because he's in the top of the bed. She flipped him. And then she grabbed the Quran. And then imagine, she is very selective. She did not eat the whole book. She ate certain pages. The verse is about stoning to death and about a breastfeeding for adult. I mean, can you believe it, how filthy she is? Obviously, she was sent by the Mossad. Seriously. Otherwise, how you explain to me that certain verses only and missing? I mean, those goats, they eat anything. They eat plastic, they eat papers, they eat anything. So how come she did not eat the whole book?
Kristen, I think most rational Muslims would accept that this was them trying to explain why this practice that was happening in the tradition, or at least is in the tradition, isn't in the book. So they come up with all these funky stories. Ultimately.
No, first of all, there's tons of reference and tons of videos, you can watch them, made by Muslims, agreeing that the breastfeeding for adult, even the Mufti of the Azhar University, you can search right now, breastfeeding for adult fatwa, search it. The big sheikh of Al-Azhar, he says, yes, this is what the Prophet said. You know, it's true. This is a very authentic.
You had to say that because it's sahih in traditional hadith science terms.
So the Muslim scholars for the last 1400 years, they say it's authentic, and now you came just because Allah, he promised you a big butt in the heaven, you put your butt on it and you wipe it?
No, I searched up the historians who agree with me.
Historian agree with you. Give me their names.
Yeah, okay. There's a recent book that came out a few months ago. There's a historian that wrote about this recently, and the stoning and the adult breastfeeding verses.
What?
I think his name is Saifuddin Kara.
Saifuddin Karo?
Kara, yeah.
Kara. Oh. And how Saifuddin Kara, he found that this is not true?
Instead of hadith sciences, there's a new methodology that he uses, and other
methodology. New. And
a more accurate methodology.
But don't you think I can now make my own method to make everything invalid, anything, because it's my own. You see, when those fools, they make such a thing, they are laughable. Why? Because you cannot come with your own. For what happened in the time of Muhammad, according to Muslims, is very much preserved. It's you said to me, the Quran is preserved. So the Quran is preserved by what? By who?
Yeah, by obviously you have people memorizing, reciting it, and passing it down generationally.
Right. Okay. How you can check that those people, they memorize the Quran and it's authentic?
You have manuscripts that corroborate.
We have 0 manuscript of the Quran, not a single page.
With the Birmingham one.
Even Birmingham is not from the Quran of Uthman. Nobody knows where it's coming from. And not only that, the one in Birmingham is just a page. It doesn't fit with the Quran today, and it's only the leather is dated about 60 years before Muhammad. So it cannot be even from you know, either this is Muhammad was copying from somebody else, because it cannot be 60 years before Muhammad, and it's Quran. So either Muhammad was copying from other book, and this is what it was, and where is the rest of the book anyway? One page, and it doesn't fit with the Quran today. What about the Quran of Samarkand? What about the Quran of Yemen? There's many, but they are different. In fact, let me show you. Guys, if anyone knows about anything about this goat, take a screenshot. As you see, she is 400 meter wide and 300 meter high. You see in there it says 400 x 300. The reason it says that, because simply this is a description of her family. They are from the 400 goats and 300 male goat. So they are like, you know, take details. If you have any, you know, call the big butt. So if we go and I ask you about this this verse as an example. Do you know anything about the sun? And like, did you study in NASA like me?
The sun.
Yeah, I used to work in NASA.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
No,
actually.
I never worked in NASA.
I am the founder of NASA. You know, the NASA, they called me and they said we need an Arab scientist who can explain to us how the universe. I said it's easy. So I start stealing information from the Quran and give it to them, and I claim it's mine, you know. And then they gave me a reward, and they gave me 7-11 PhD, you know, you name it. So read with me, Sage, chapter 36, verse number 38.
Okay.
Okay. Can you read it for us?
And the sun runs on its fixed course for a term appointed.
So does the sun run or the sun does not run?
It's not meant to be. This is not meant to be a science.
It's metaphorical. I know it's metaphorical. But no, this is not the question. Hold on. So does it say the sun runs or does it say the sun does not runs?
It says it runs.
In the Quran of Ibn Mas'ud, what it says?
Is that a different recitation?
It says it doesn't run.
Really?
Yeah, really. You want to see?
Yeah.
I will not show you. You have to sing a song for us. Just joking.
No, that's my voice is aura.
She said her voice is a vagina.
Aura. No, aura just means...
Aura is a vagina. Yeah, aura is vagina. Exactly. You see, you just said something very important. Her voice is a vagina. So what you are talking to me?
It's a juristic concept that just means...
No. Come on. You just said you got busted with yourself. This is
How is aura like...
Yeah, you said everybody heard you. Your voice is aura, which means a vagina.
No, aura is like we talk about hair being aura. We talk about
exactly
like,
the hair is a vagina. Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, the hair. Yeah, aura mean a vagina. The aura mean a vagina. Where is the? I don't know why this thing is opening.
I thought that was furuj.
No, farj is aura. Aura is anything should be hidden, you know, for it is private part. Is it private? It's a shameful thing to say. That's what aura means.
It should be hidden, yeah. Like,
yeah.
Some scholars were saying the woman's voice is aura. I don't believe it.
So how you are talking to me with your voice? You should.
I was making a joke because I don't believe it because it's not in the Quran.
I don't know. If you believe in it, you should fart only. You don't talk. You know, and we can translate, use AI. Like you fart, we can use AI to translate your fart. So listen, chapter 36, verse number 38. Chapter 36, verse number 38. You see my screen?
Yeah.
All right. So this is Ibn Kathir, and he is quoting the two Quran. وَالشَّمْسُ تَجْرِي لِمُسْتَقَرٍ لَهَا. And the sun runs to its fixed course. You see it?
Mhm.
All right. We go down a little bit. This is the first reading. And here the second reading. Ibn Abbas, may Allah bless him, and Ibn Mas'ud recited the verse as the following. وَالشَّمْسُ تَجْرِي لَهَا مُسْتَقَرَّ لَهَا. And the sun runs with no fixed course. Do you see it? No fixed course. The first one have a fixed course. مستقر لها. Here لا مستقر لها. Which Quran is the correct one?
Runs with a fixed course.
This is a contradiction. Both are Quran, but Quran Ibn Mas'ud is different from Quran of Hafs, or the most popular. You have many Quran. This is not only different reading. This is totally the opposite. One says it run to a fixed course, and the other one says it run to no fixed course.
So for some of the qira'at differences that I've seen in the past, you can usually see how it's not necessarily like black or white, like contradictory, but it adds layers to understanding the thing. But for this thing, yeah, I don't know. It's a bit more contradictory, but I'm not a scientist. My background isn't really this stuff.
We have a Muslim here. His name Rida al-Mousawi. He might be a scientist. Go ahead, Rida. He's a Shia, I guess.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum assalam. Are you a Shia?
No, I'm a mushrik like you.
You're what?
I'm a mushrik like you.
You are a mushrik like me? What does that mean?
Mushrik, kafir, qandara, haywan.
Okay. He's a Shia. Doing taqiyya. You can tell from his name. Maybe because we spoke about muta, we attracted the Shia now. This is what happens when we speak about muta. The Shia, they will come right away. You know? Anyway, but as you see, when you say to me the Quran is preserved, what preserved? I mean, look at this. This is madness, because this is totally different meaning. If the sun runs or the sun doesn't run, does the sun have a station or the sun doesn't have a station? It's totally different meaning. Plus, we have tons of evidence proving that the Quran never preserved. As an example, can you tell me the first thing happened to Muhammad when he became prophet? What happened?
When he first received revelation.
Yeah.
You mean the story of like the cave and how the angel?
Yeah. What is that? Is that the first thing happened to him?
I think so. That's the story I grew up.
All right. So how come now that the chapter of Iqra, which is at the end of the Quran today, is not in the first of the Quran?
It's not the beginning of the Quran.
Yeah, it is 96. But according to you, this is the first chapter he received. Remember, you say the Quran is preserved. Is that how you preserve the Quran? You play with the locations? If Allah gave it to him, number one, how you Muslim put it at the end of the Quran?
Yeah, the thing is, like, when it was revealed to Muhammad, I don't think he taught it, like he recited it in the same order that it was revealed to him.
Good. This is what he recited right away. He delivered to him, he mentioned it. Okay. And this is how you know that this is the first one. All right. So
isn't it more like he memorized? So like it was revealed to him. He memorized
listen, who care? He memorized it, but this is the first one he received. And if it's the first one, and then you put it at the end, that means you are playing with your book. If I give you a book, I have many books written, they are on Amazon. If I give you my book and you start changing location of pages, isn't it this is corruption?
I'm not sure.
I will help you. Maybe because, you know, we mentioned to you that Allah will give you a big butt. You are not able to focus since then. Listen carefully. The Quran says, يحرفون الكلم عن مواضعه. They change the words from their location, correct? Look how many times. Chapter 4, verse 46. Chapter 5, verse number 13. Chapter 5, verse number 41. So, what is corruption? To change the words from their location. Do we agree?
Mm-hmm.
All right. This is what you did.
Wait, no. I think it's not about location like in the book. It's just talking about.
You see, hold on. You keep playing games with me.
No, mawadi, isn't it just about
word, if we want to go by the word meaning as the Arabic, it says changing the words from their location. So now, either you have to go to the like the traditional scars, the older ones, or you have to go with the potatoes you mentioned their names now. Either one,
just means...
either one. The Quran is saying Arabic clearly. The one who changed location is doing corruption. Tahrif mean?
Yeah, tahrif is to distort. But don't you think mawadi is just saying like the proper actual topic, the proper use of that word?
You see, the actual meaning is mawadi. موضوع الكلام is موضع.
Yeah, موضوع, like topic.
No, is a location. مواضيعه. This is location. This is about location. And if we want to say we are distorting the word from their meaning, will you Muslim do the same? We just showed you another verse where it says the sun runs to a fixed course. The other verse says the sun does not run for a fixed course. Correct? So either place there's a corruption. And not only that. Where Muhammad, where Allah said, put the Quran in the way you Muslims did it. No, nowhere. Who is the one who put it there like this? Nobody knows. Is it Uthman? We don't know, because we don't have the book of Uthman. Nobody have it. Who is the one authorized to change? Not only this. If we go to the chapter I mentioned to you here, do you see something stupid in the verse?
Read in the name of your Lord who created.
Do your prophet know how to read?
اقرأ. Do you think it might have another usage to mean recite?
Give me. What? Recite? Huh?
Or listen? I'm not sure. Oh my god. Wait. 96.1. I didn't ever think of this. Recite. Oh, look, Sahih International says recite.
Just to show you how stupid the Muslims when they try to fix what cannot be fixed. If this is recite, that would be the most stupid statement, because Muhammad will recite what? He just told him one word. And Muhammad, he said to him, I can't recite. He did. He just did. He just told him one word. So if the word recite is recite, first recite is repeating something you memorized already, not something you never heard before. This is what recite mean. Recite is saying something in your memory. So it cannot be recite. Read is not correct too, because Muhammad, according to Muslims, do not know how to read. So either one is a stupid statement, because the guy cannot read, and you cannot say to him recite, because you told him nothing yet. And if Muhammad says I cannot recite, well, that's stupid, because you just said recite. Are you saying to me I cannot say the word recite? But you just said it. This is how stupid Islam is. So the first chapter is a joke, and then he says, read in the name of your Lord, the one who taught by the pen. What pen? I mean, you Muslim, you give us headache that Muhammad do not know how to write, how to read. And he is coming to Muhammad saying he taught by the pen. What pen? How Allah he taught by the pen? Is that the prophet pen, peace upon him?
Well, I think they might say something about how Allah like created the pen, right?
Ah, you see, then we have to take the hadith, but this is stupid too.
Yeah.
Because if Allah created the pen and he told him to write, well, Allah did not. So what the angel Jibreel is doing, and what he's doing. So who's talking? The pen? Who's talking now, Mr. Pen? Maybe Mr. Bean.
I know some Muslims, like in a specific like group, do believe, like the Quran only Muslims who don't accept Hadith. They will say that
Quran only are a bunch of idiots, because Quran only mean Islam nothing, because Islam without Quran is not exist. But without the Hadith, simply all your rules is not in the Quran. You see, the Quran never says you pray 5 times. Never. The Quran says you pray 3. What do? You pray 5. Why? Because the Hadith. Everything is in the Hadith, not in the Quran. So when you say to me Quran only, those are a bunch of the one who they are Quran only because they are ashamed of their religion. They say we are going to throw Muhammad words under the bus because obviously the Hadith is going to make us look stupid. But the Quran know better. Know better. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They will read and write, and the traditional narrative is just like invented. Apparently, he used to be sort of like a merchant, so in his field of work, like naturally, you would be able to like read and deal with. I mean, I don't know this argument well, but this is what someone was telling me once.
You see, we have arguments, but there's a huge difference between somebody showing you reference and somebody making an argument. Argument, we can argue from now until tomorrow, but everything I say, I show. And obviously the Quran is a stupid book. All of this make no sense. As first of all, shouldn't he say to him, who is he? The one is talking to him. Who's talking? Read in the name of your Lord. Who are you? And then he created the man from a clot. Is that true? Are we created from a clot?
Wait.
If you go, you will see the Quran is claiming that we are created from the blood clot. And that is additional proof that Muhammad is an idiot. You know, he heard the Arab saying things, he take it as it is, he put it in the Quran. So in chapter 23, verse number 14, it says we made the nutfa into a clot, which is what? Which is a piece of dead blood. Who is the idiot who want to believe that God, he created us from a semen, and that semen became dead blood, and then did the blood grow and became a baby? In fact, once I went vacation, I cut my finger, sorry, not my finger. I left some semen on the kitchen counter. Don't tell me why it's there. It reached there, it's in this penis. And then I came back after a few months. I went vacation. I found a baby on the counter, and he was saying, wah, wah, wah. I said, what the heck? A baby in my sink? And he was taking shower. Why? Because the semen become a clot, and then the clot become a lump, and then the lump become a bone, and then the bone close with the flesh. And this is how Allah created the baby. Hold on. We have a doctor. He is going to join us. Christian Prince, first of all, I am a doctor. I'm going to get you busted. As an example, my mother, when she gave birth to me, she told me that I used to be a nutfa. Okay. And then I became a dead blood. And since then, he never changed that kind of, right? Christian Prince, shame on you. I'm not blood no more. And I think I am not dead and I'm not blood. Well, you are dead and blood, and look what stupid you are. How the nutfa, how the sperm become a blood, man? And how the blood is dead is going to be it's a dead blood. Christian Prince, it was a dead blood and Allah resurrected. This is a religion? Must be true religion. You still want to be a Muslim, Sage?
Are you gonna hate me if I say this could be metaphorical?
I will not hit you. No, trust me, I don't hit women. I never hit women all my life. And I will never. Aren't you a woman?
Yes.
I know. You know, Muslims are weird. Because I heard that Muslim men, they establish, you are from Morocco, right?
I don't live in Morocco, but like,
But
I am Moroccan.
Yeah, you are Moroccan. Did you know that the Moroccan men, the women, they beat them every day?
There is domestic violence in every culture. You can't tell me otherwise.
I'm not talking about, I'm talking men, women, Moroccan women, they are beating men.
Oh, the women?
Yeah.
We don't.
What?
Where'd you get this from?
Okay, let me show you.
Why would a woman beat a man? Like, that is physiologically, like, it's not a thing.
First, because they have big butt.
Oh,
and yeah, they have big butt. And those men, Moroccan men, they are small. Moroccan women, they are so huge, massive, like men, like, you know, boom, boom. So she hit him with her butt. The guy is dead, you know. So they have a huge organization in Morocco to defend men from domestic violence against men. Let me show you. Actually, there's tons. Let me. All right. This is their page. You can join them if you want. They have Facebook. They have offices. They have, you know. You Moroccan women are something, huh? Yeah. See, it says الجمعية المغربية للدفاع عن حقوق الرجال ضد العنف النسوي. You see it? And do you see the sign? You see the sign? They are striking in the street. You see it? Yeah. Yeah.
Moroccan Association for Defending the Rights of Men Victims of Feminist Violence.
Feminist violence?
I'm not sure if that will affect your future to get married. After now, people, they knew what Moroccan women are. I'm not sure how many men they will ask for your hand, Sage. Did you beat?
Don't slander us. I've never heard of this.
Do you beat women? Did you beat any men? You know, lately?
No, but we what I like about Moroccan women is actually we don't have the same like Arabian kind of like submissiveness of like, oh yeah, allow your man to hit you. It's less pronounced in North Africa, but no, we don't hit men.
What are you talking about? I mean, they are talking about tens of thousands of people get hit every year by women. Serious injury, like, you know,
How is that possible? Like how like a man is stronger than a woman physically.
Go right now, search it. You know, I'm showing you now. and they are striking. They send letter to the king asking him for for protection. You know, this is the Independent. Let me post a link for you. The Independent, you know, very famous newspaper, and in Arabic you can open it and read it. And you know, it says thousands of Moroccan men searching for refuge and asylum against women violence.
Oh my God.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's so sad. I didn't know about this.
Right. How many times your mom she beat your dad? Be honest with me.
No, like never ever. This is weird.
Yeah. No, not weird. In Morocco, not weird. It's normal thing. You know, this is the right thing to happen, actually. Yeah.
Moroccan Association for Defending the Rights of
No,
Men
this
Victims
is.
of
I mean, do I
Feminist
sound like someone who would
Violence.
hit a man?
And here in Arabic, in the picture, it says, do you see it? It says, آلاف الرجال المغاربة يبحثون عن ملاذ يحميهم من العنف الأسري. You see it? Thousands of Moroccan men searching for refuge as a place like where they can hide to protect themselves from the violence of family violence of women. All right, and mostly they suffer badly from being kicked out of their houses, and they are seeking the protection of human right to defend them. Yeah. Be honest with me, Sage. The last man you killed, what happened to him? Well, I don't know. You are suspicious. You are a Moroccan. Are you going to say to me now this metaphorical beating? No?
No comment.
I suspect those, it says thousand of Moroccan men. It's mean thousand of metaphorical men. You know? Yeah, I mean...
Wow. If I did something, I'll be questioned about it. But I won't expose myself. No, it's my sin.
Oh yeah, so she admitted, she just admitted that she killed many men. And do you have any like any information about when the women, Moroccan women, when they hit where exactly?
No.
I am assuming it is sensitive area.
Right. Actually, now that you mention this, I know one case of a Moroccan woman who used a knife in that area too. So it could be something like a victim of that kind of violence.
You use the knife to cut, you mean to cut his penis?
Yeah, I think that was the case because he was cheating on her or something.
Yeah, I heard many of them, they cut their penises to the point, according to study, cats in Morocco are the most happy creatures. Moroccan women, they cut the penis and throw it from the window. The guy cannot find it no more. And the cat meow, meow, you know. Yeah, you are right. I saw that in the news. Yeah, she, you know, she will make him, let him come to him in his sleep, and she will do like something to him to make him excited, and I heard even some of them, they bite it, you know, like they cut it by their teeth, you know.
What?
Yeah. I mean, nice to meet you, Sage, you know.
Yeah, lovely to meet you.
Yeah,
thank you for
just keep
sharing all this
just keep a
knowledge.
distance, okay?
We'll see.
All right. Well, thank you
Bye-bye.
for joining us. Take care. You again, Allah the Greater. Just get out of here. I don't have time for kids. Allah the Greater. Oh boy. Did you have a good time, guys? I noticed that you guys have a lot of text in the chat, but when we finish, no comments. Few comments. And nobody share. I mean, we make videos are priceless. You people like, you know, we are giving you full study, a lot of information. We show a reference. We are trying not to waste your time, even though we make you laugh. But you guys are not supporting what we do. All what we asking you, just leave a comment, share the link, download the video. Sadly, nobody care. That's why we have little number. Like the video 2 days ago, we have 30,000. I mean, I don't know what to say. I do my best, and God is my witness. I want to say thank you all for being here, and I encourage you to marry Moroccan women. First, you need protection. So one hand, like one, like it's like you, it's like a good deal, a bodyguard, and you will become the wife in the house. You don't go to work. You do the cooking, clean dishes, laundry. She go to work. She will, start her gang. She rob. I mean, that's it. Happy life. It's time to for men to stay home. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. All right. Yeah, and even YouTube is playing with our like right now, YouTube says I have 9,480 view right now, total. After we finish, you will see we'll have maybe 1,000 right away. Yeah, YouTube is playing. What we can say. Anyway, I want to say thank you. God bless you. And I hope you guys taking reference, learning, saving links we post for you. And again, we say thank you for people in Rumble. They are a smaller group than YouTube, but we need Rumble because in case our videos are deleted, always Rumble is there, and we can have them as a backup. All right. So I want to say thanks to everybody, and thanks for people in Discord. Good to have you guys. And I hope next time we go live, maybe tomorrow or the day after. I will see the view I have in the video. If we have good view, I will come back again tomorrow. If not, I will give you a break for a few days until we have good view. Until then, I say God is good. So is Jesus. Amen to that. And see you soon. Bye-bye.